Okay, I think we're almost there. We're pretty much almost set up. Just fix a few bits. These fucking glasses, I hate the glare on them. Might help if we had a microphone, huh? Let's see. I also want to share this out. Discord. I'm gonna try and stream this, or share it out through thing as well, Twitter, because apparently Twitter was actually a big help for my Metaboss video. I don't normally share Twitter because fuck it, for videos and stuff, yeah, but for live streams sometimes not. It was just like it worked, so might as well try. Where the fuck? Here. Sometimes I forget what the fuck I'm doing here. Hey Rafal, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Let's see. Let's go to this YouTube app and do. I just try and keep on top of my what you call it here, my playlists, because sometimes I often do it with these. Even I only remember to add this to a playlist so that people, if they do want to watch them back, because for some reason like streams often get rewatches on my channel, I just never think to put them in a playlist for people to find them easier. Doing fine, that's good to hear. I will be with you in a second. Okay, you're not wanting to display share. How can I share? Please and thank you. Copy link. Over here. Also readjusted the setup here. No, very slightly. But I moved the game a little bit more left so we can actually read everything that's going on. But what I thought it was like, there's a lot of this space up here. I don't know if you probably can't see my mouse, but there's a lot of black space there now. I think what I'll try to do is next time I'm streaming, I'm gonna have like the team that we're using, like the 6 Pokemon up along there. Might try to set up a nice little background or something. We'll see what we manage to do. I think that's fine. I just want to make sure the thumbnails and all are okay, because I can't normally check them until it's already live, which is kind of retarded. Right, big black space on the side. Yeah, it's. I just noticed when I moved it, it's like, because the screen was normally more. Let's see if I can move it. It's normally like that, and it's always in the way. Like the camera gets really in the way there. So I was like, fuck it, I'll move it over here. And now I've got all this space, which like I could do something with that. To be fair, I need to set up a new setup for the layout. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, just I keep putting it off. Let me know how volumes and stuff are. So how I am, how the game and all is. Would you like it louder? Turn up for myself a smidge. No, so I think we beat Misty. We got the bicycle. Sounds fine. Perfect. Thanks very much, man. We got the bicycle. Can we like? Oh, I'll register that. Oh man, that's so good. It's like just playing. It's like I said, playing Blue before this, and like the fact you can now register your bike rather than look through the menu and then see, oh shit, did I accidentally send it to the PC? Just to have it there and it's already. Oh man, that is just such a nice feeling. Let me see. How are we doing for the team. The team could do it they could do it a little bit of looking after. Oh yes, we got Aber. I forgot Aber. Aber needs to get his name redone, so is Pidgeotto. Both these guys. Now, I'm not sure. Where is... Do we have a map? We should have the map. I think I picked it up. I just want to see when we get to Lavender Town. We should be hitting Lavender Town fairly soon, shouldn't we? We could probably... Could we hit Lavender Town now? Maybe. I just want to check. So we come up here. We can come back here, yes. Out of my way. Okay, so if we go to... we need cut. Okay, and we get that. Oh yeah, we're going to the SSN anyway, so we'll get that. Then we can go to Lavender Town. Also... No, I probably... No, I was half thinking about there today, like, would I put the Magikarp inside the daycare, but there's no point really, because I've got a Squirtle. I'm not really going to use him. Ah! Fuck it, we went all the way down. Right. Now, did I do the trainer battles here? I'm not sure if I just, like, rushed through this and didn't do them. Is that noise from me or the young fella? Okay, so we skip these. Weird, they put out a Pokemon game on Nintendo Online and confused. What is their plan for all the Pokemon games? To be honest, I hope that they do more. I put up a poll earlier today actually on YouTube. Basically just see what games other people would like. Personally, right, because this is Gen 3 and I've never actually played Gen 3 in my life, I kind of want to go back and I hope they put on Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, because I'd love to be able to play those games. Also, be able to complete it so that you can send your Pokemon back and forth. So I kind of want it for that reason. But at the same time, I've been itching to go back to Black and White now since I've been playing this, because it was the last 2D Pokemon game, and I just kind of like, whatever reason it was, I just didn't feel like I was enjoying it at the time. I think it was maybe because, you know, I couldn't get my older Kanto Pokemon, or maybe it was just, I don't know. It's just, it was a bit of a darker game in a way, not so much in the content, but within like the layout of the game, the style of the game, it just felt a little bit darker and kind of put me off of it, whatever it was. I was used to Pokemon being this nice, bright kind of game. Now again, I'm not talking about like the material and the story, I'm talking about the actual look of the game. You, to be fair, Pikachu is fairly high now, so I'm gonna switch out. No, we don't want summaries. We want... No. You. Feel Pokemon Coliseum would have sold fine. Pokemon Coliseum would be nice. I fucking... Wait, Coliseum. Is that the one that's going on to GameCube on online? But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, the fact that they're going to Nintendo Online not actually getting sold. I kind of wish that they'd sell some of them. Like, it's really weird going on to online and you can't transfer Pokemon to the game. It would be nice to be able to have them like bought like this, but also have like Stadium, Coliseum, whatever on your system as a downloaded like game and be able to transfer between the two. I feel like that's the way it should be. It's weird they're not. Hey Jonathan, how's it going? And Jonas, how are you? 20 hours in, still no shiny Charmander. Oh no, man. See, I couldn't do that. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how anyone does it. I could not do it. You cannot poison me. My rodent is already poisoned enough. Guess this is the only villain who didn't hesitate to encourage legendary Pokemon to kill the main protagonist. To be fair, I don't remember who guessed this was. The name rings a bell. Was that wasn't Black and White, was it? Like I says, I haven't played Black and White as much as I would have liked to. So, I don't know. But yeah, I think after this I'm gonna give Black and White a shot. It was N, Adopted Father. Oh, okay, I remember N. Whenever I think Black and White, it's the only character I remember is N, and for some reason Charon. Charon was like the weird rival, not rival kind of thing. It was really weird in Pokemon where they had like, Black and White was where the first thing, it was the first game that had a group of friends rather than like a dedicated rival. I feel like Barry, that was his name in Diamond and Pearl, was the last actual rival we had. But I think the last like spiteful or hateful rival we actually had was in in Gold and Silver, which I kind of wish we'd go back to that. I think there needs to be a bit of resentment between the two. I'm gonna keep you here because you're gonna get some serious amount of experience here. Yeah, I kind of feel like going back over old Pokemon games. I kind of enjoy the series so much more than I remember when I go back to it. Like I always liked the Pokemon games, the older ones. It's just the new ones have really ruined it for me. I feel like it really kicked in around Sun and Moon. I cannot stand Sun and Moon. I think anything after that, I kind of tolerated. Actually, quick question. Did Sun and Moon have a national dex? Because I don't even remember that. Did they? What was the first game didn't have a national dex? They're all friends now. See, that's what bothers me. I want them not to be friends. I want them to actually like hate each other. Like where's the even like the what's it, blue and red kind of like rivalry? Even that was okay. It was just like they were like friends, but you know, not really. Whereas Silver and Gold genuinely did not like each other. Oh, so it is in post game. I just can't remember. It was like I'm trying to think. The game that got rid of the national dex, that would have been Sword and Shield then. No, I don't. I'm gonna keep him out because. Someone even said it there on the last, I think it was last stream before that, where they were on about like having like a multi-region Pokemon game. That would be so fucking awesome. Even bad guys are all misunderstood, not really evil or bad. Yeah, it's kind of, that's annoying. Like, I loved, man, the Team Rocket, like OG Team Rocket, that was the best. Was it Team Galactic? Were they in? They were actually alright. They were Gen 4. They were okay. Oh, you're doomed. I might want to actually switch out, just so that something gets some experience here. Granted, it is a level 20 Pokemon. Is this wise? We'll see. It's a Squirtle. Is you? I was gonna send him Mankey, but I don't trust him. He's not ground type yet, so he's fairly okay. Actually, he's a lot more okay than I thought. Double kick. We worked for that double kick, and I swear it's so fucking shit. It's a terrible move. Peck, will that be enough? Ah no, I think we're gonna. Oh, we're lucky. We're still in. Get him. I thought we were fucked there, to be honest. I actually thought we were fucked. It does show how unbalanced the team is, though. I mean, like, I've got, like, some... What's it? Mankey is, like, level 13. Like, that's ridiculous. We can't be doing that. Switch you out, okay? I'm gonna put you... If we're gonna have to do a switch out, switch train, let's go with Abra first, because I would like an Alakazam. I feel like Alakazam would be a good bet for a Psychic, though I am also still thinking about that Executor kind of thing. I feel like you're playing Friends game where everyone is your friend by the end. Yeah, see, I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that. We already get enough of that in Digimon. I feel like Digimon has a little bit too much of that too. I kind of want to go back to that kind of like fucking Digimon Emperor thing we had in Season 2 of the anime. If they could like generate some of that back to it, that would be good. Or even Digimon World 1 where there was another human, but the human is not your friend. The human is the enemy. I wouldn't mind something like that. It's just a shame the way it always goes back and forth to the same team. Like every game now is like any of these kind of like JRPGs where everyone has to be friends. What were you using? A Rattata. Wait, this is Mankey's time to shine. Please, redeem yourself this stream at least, come on. You have a karate chop. I'm not liking it as it is, but come on. He's a fucking terrible Pokemon. What the fuck did we do to deserve this? Jesus Christ. Boost, come on. Poor Mankey can't catch a break. The thing is, I'm rooting for him. I want him to do good. I don't know why he just doesn't want to. But it's like, even though he tried, he still fucked up. He's a fuck up. That's all he is. We'll love him for it, but that's what he is. He's about to use Pikachu, then we are not using him. I just realized how prone to electric we are. I think the best move would be come with you. Okay, did we give him dig? I feel like we did. Right, no, we're gonna use a super potion. Sun and Moon was first, it didn't have national decks. Oh, was it? That's actually fucking crazy. Because like they had national decks and all the models already made for X and Y. Give me. Oh, we do have dig. Okay, Salza's one. Oh, you piece of shit! He's on to us. He knew what we were doing. He knew exactly what we were doing, this motherfucker. Watch, we'll be paralyzed. Next move won't be able to do much. Don't do that to me. Maybe earlier Touch spoke about black and white. Sorry, I was talking about black and white. Yeah, I was talking about black and white earlier on. To be honest, I'm kind of just going back over all of the Pokemon games, trying to like align in my head where things kind of changed for the series. Actually, a feature I remembered in black and white, well, it was just like playing a little bit. It wasn't even playing this, it was playing Metabots today. But I was just thinking, like, what did they do in black and white? Finally, Nidorino. I'm tempted to just go straight to Nidoking. But I feel like I should probably see if there's anything he can learn here. But anyways, going back to black and white, didn't they have seasons in that game? That was kind of a cool feature in that. It was something small. I don't think it affected much. Maybe the Pokemon you would have found. I know there was that one deer type Pokemon in it. I think was it called Deerling? I can't remember. But that Pokemon could change depending on the season that you caught it in. I don't remember. Was that season thing in Black and White or Black and White 2, or was it both? I can't remember, but we know it was one of them. Okay, King is on his way to be a king. I wonder, because I have a Moonstone, will I use it, or like what can he learn? I wish there was a way we could see what they could learn in this game. It's unfortunately something you just kind of like track yourself. Wait, we fought you? Fight me! Okay, we must have fought you. We've definitely fought you guys. Let me up here and heal. So we're going to be taking on the SSN today, and after the SSN we're also going to be taking on Lieutenant Surge. I'm hoping within every stream we'll be able to take on like a gym leader, which I think should be fairly possible. At the same time though, there's a nice little bit to do in these Pokemon games. Okay, we're just gonna grind a little bit. I've never seen that spray before. It looks so cool. I kind of like it. Use Peck. Also, I had intended on doing a video today. I was actually going to do a video on this today, but it just completely slipped my mind. I was out all day doing other stuff. So I think during the week I'll try and get one up for next day. I'm trying to think what day would be best to upload. This time it was a Saturday, but I kind of want to keep a Sunday as kind of like a complete like content day, so people watching, especially because it's the weekend, there's a constant flow of stuff for them there. So like a video, and then a few hours later maybe have like a stream. And then I'm also thinking like during the week, maybe middle of the week, Wednesday or Thursday, do a video. I'm not too sure. Hey Kosh, how's it going? Thanks very much for stopping by. Pokemons. There is Pokemons, and we had one evolution so far already. We've had something happen. We had King. He has evolved into a Nidorino. Nidorino learned 18 Poison Sting. That's okay. 22 Horn Attack, 26 Helping Hand, Fury Attack, 34, 43 Flatter, 53 Horndale. Okay, I'd say Helping Hand is shit. I think we'll try and get the Horn Attack. Poison Sting would be cool as well. Yeah, I think we'll evolve them around 22. Thanks for that. Oh, we haven't got one of these guys. My first team on Diamond and Pearl actually had a Meowth. Did you keep hold of your Moonsong? I still have it. I'm just gonna let this guy level up a little bit more before we do anything with it. I don't feel like he's gonna hurt us too much. Double kick is kind of weak, so we should get away. Okay, you just murdered a poor little kitty in the middle of the fucking forest. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, he's just leaving bodies after him everywhere he goes. Nidoking's... Oh, Thrash. We get Poison Sting at 18, and I think then we'll evolve, because Thrash, I prefer Thrash to Horn Attack, to be honest. Fighting moves hurt normal, Rock and Ice. They do, but I thought he could withstand it because it was a terrible move and I used it just a minute ago. Let's switch you out. We'll go Abra for now, because we do want to get that Kadabra, and it's not going to train itself. Okay, we have no chance. Steel, if it's in this game, it still is in this game yet. Right, let's switch out with Mankey. This is your perfect time now. Come on. The only thing is, Mankey is a fighting type. I do have faith he would probably hurt him. The last time I used Mankey, I used Mega Punch. I should have used Karate Chop. What the fuck was I thinking going down there? Of course I was going to miss. Okay. Mankey, you're letting me down. And we're separating the fucking XP by so much as well. They're not really getting much. There's a nice balance here somewhere. We just have to find it. Low kick is great for heavy pokies. I actually didn't even know that. That's how much of a noob I am with Pokemon. I don't know exactly what a lot of the moves do, especially like the earlier moves. A lot of them I just get rid of because I assume it's like, oh well, this is just like shite. Otherwise I would have given me it later. See, I don't want to kill the fucker. You won't kill it, will you? It's 9 levels in the difference. Maybe it will. A quick attack. That'd be fine, wouldn't it? Ah, lovely. Okay. Use it against Onix and watch it crumble. I kind of want to catch an Onix. Not that we'll be able to do anything with it, because I probably won't put it on the team, but it would be nice just to catch an Onix. Okay. What I don't like about this is that catching Pokemon doesn't get you experience. I feel like you should get even like half experience that you would have got from battle for catching them. We're back to our Pidgeys. King should be okay here. Quickly heal the guy. We're actually not far off of that horn attack. I thought, or not horn attack, poison sting. Essentially one more level. No, wrong menu. Let's go with Peck. He actually has some decent defense as well, like. All the games suck for that. They do. There's some cool things they did add in some of the new games. It just sucks that, like, just as games they just suck themselves. But there's some decent mechanics thrown in there. I think, actually, do you know, out of all these, like, new mechanics that they added to Pokemon, I think the worst one would have to be Z moves. My favorite is by far Mega Evolution. There's a heal up down here. I wonder what level they are on the SSN. I might try go on just to fight one fight and see what level they are there, because we might be able to level up a bit faster there. Some of these wild Pokemon, while they're fine, they're just too low a level. Wrong way, this way. Actually, how much money does we have? We might buy some new potions and stuff just to top up. Hello there, Missy. I think Pokemon will be good, bad. Okay, fuck off. They never tell you anything useful. Buy some super potions. 10? I will take 10. How much Pokeballs do we have? We own 6. I'm gonna take 4. Just get a nice round 10. I think we're fairly okay for the rest. I don't think we're gonna need anything else. Diglett Cave could help. Oh, for leveling up, I'd say so. I just kind of want to fly through this. I do want to go that way anyways, because I want to catch a few of the Pokemon that are out there anyways. Also, I think going through Diglett Cave, we need Cut as well, because it kind of gets us back around to Brock. So it helps just to do this bit first, and then we can go Diglett Cave after. That looks like Matt from Pokemon, whatever, or Digimon, whatever way I looked at it. It's like Matt traded in his Gabumon. He's come to Pokemon World. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He was enough strength to move big rocks. Okay, can I have him? Can I take him? I'd love a Pokemon game where you get to play as like the evil team or the fucking the criminal organization. I'd love something like that. I feel like if they were to do a remake of Kanto, do that. Do it where you play from the perspective of, I don't know, even if you played as Giovanni or someone, or a regular Rocket Grunt, that would be kind of cool. Abra. Okay, switch out. They're actually fairly high level here. I feel like, is Nidorino you ground type yet? Because that could be bad for us. Oh, you're still poison, that's fine. Can go doubly kicks. Yeah, they suck against Pokemon that are not normal type. Team Rocket is calling. That could be the name of the game, to be honest. Like, they'd only have to do one version. They wouldn't have to do a dual version. But I feel like, do you know what actually would be cool? If they done the dual version, and depending on what version you picked up, you got to play as the evil organization or the trainer. It is essentially designed in 2 different games, but it would be kind of cool. I also wonder which one of those would sell better. It could be a timeline where Team Rocket wins and you raise the ranks to Tivo. That wouldn't be bad, actually. Yeah, a good way, like, rather than having the gym battles, have you be able to work your way up the ranks. It's weird there's not a game where you play as Evil Organization. It's a shame, because I feel like they're leaving money on the table not by doing that. I feel like a lot of people would like that. Or even, do you know what? A fucking Pokemon game where you actually got to choose the route, what you wanted to do. Like, you know the way we fight all these, like, the Pokemon trainers. You got breeders, you got the regular trainers, you got, like, your ace trainers, fucking all these different, like, type of people. If you could choose what route you want to go down, like it's an RPG and you choose what class you are, something like that would be kind of cool, and depending on it you get different missions or side quests to do. I wouldn't mind something like that. Be like almost like fucking Skyrim but with Pokemon. You know, you join their guilds, something like that. You could choose to be like the gym leader or whatever, you know, and you kind of like help people raise to be a champion. Or you can go down the route of like the criminal organization. It'd be kind of cool to just have something like that. I'm gonna keep him out because I want him to level up fast. Go to the gyms and take over that way. Yeah, there's like have it as a turf war. Kind of like Giovanni ran his gym, just like other Team Rocket drunks. I keep calling them drunks. Team Rocket grunts just going around taking over gyms to do that, yeah. The more gyms you control, the higher your rank in Team Rocket. It kind of would work. Okay, I don't like this guy. He's kind of upsetting me. The Elite 4-2. Team Rocket runs the Pokemon League. Let me just come out here. What can we do? It's a 17. Will we do this? I don't know. Might be bad. Even in Digimon, it's not really the case unless there's an ending. Yeah, about the criminal organization. Use Mega Punch. This might do some decent damage. Fucking nothing. Oh man, Lear. Have fever, some rest in bed all day. I hope you're feeling better soon, anyways. Please, for the love of fuck. Then take over the regions. I think it'll be compatible. It'd be kind of cool. Like there's a lot they could do with it. It's completely unexplored, like by Game Freak or Pokemon Company or whoever the fuck. So I feel like it just makes sense that at some point to do it. Let's switch up. I don't know why Mankey is so crap. I mean, I use him enough, and he is fucking terrible. Those, no, in fairness, like the Rattatas are taking him out because they have Hyper Fang, and that move is fucking lethal. I didn't realize how early all of the Rattata have Hyper Fang in this game and how often they use it. It actually makes it somewhat fucking difficult. I want to use Gust. Miss Punch is not doing the work. It's terrible. it's okay in some ways, but I don't know. I feel like Ant has a little bit of defense behind it, like just standard defense, not special. It's kind of shit. Check their natures. To be honest, I don't even understand the natures of these games. I know some natures, what they do is they increase certain stats for a Pokemon, but I just haven't a clue which one is a good nature for a Pokemon. I'm a very casual Pokemon player. I'm not one of these, like, it's not like with Digimon where I like get stuck into like the battle system, what fucking data and virus and all that kind of shit you can do with that. But yeah, with Pokemon I kind of just, I jump in, I pick, oh, I like this Pokemon, this one looks good, I'll put him on my team. He could be shit, but I'll put him on the team and run it because I like the Pokemon. That's the kind of Pokemon player I am. Very casual. You'll survive. You'll survive. You could do it. I have faith. I have faith in you. You could. You're retarded. I swear you're retarded. Like you survive, you can be evil to other characters. Yeah, actually something like that'd be kind of cool. Drive them insane, but not evil organization. Yeah, I kind of get you now. Yeah, there's a little bit more choice in some Digimon games of how you want to be. I was playing Time Stranger while that was out. And there's some aspects of it, I was wanting to do a review, I had one kind of written up slightly, and then I just forgot about it. But basically it was just how similar that game was to Persona. Just in some aspects, But the biggest one was kind of like, you know, when you go to the theater room, it's kind of like the Velvet Room from Persona. I would have liked if they also added some of that. Do you know why they have that relationship thing that you do in Persona? You talk to different people, it increases the power of your personas and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind if they'd have done something like that with Digimon. I feel like there's a way to incorporate it and make it work. Like, you'd have stuff like, I don't know, being friends with this person would boost your virus type Digimon or whatever, or this one's your vaccine or whatever. Have a few different things like that. It's just an extra kind of mechanic. You use Bite. I can't believe a Shelter gave me so much shit here. He leveled up. He's seen fight battle for like 2 seconds. Mankey's fragile as fuck. Yes, he is. You mean social links? Guess it would work. I think it'd be cool just to have it. But again, I think that's just because I've been playing a little bit of Persona and kind of seeing like just how similar the two are in a way in Cyber Sleuth and Persona, or story games of Persona. Oh, what are we doing to ourselves here? I'll go with this. Tentacle. I wonder does dig work here. That's the problem with me. I'm not reading what Pokemon they're about to send out. Is kind of fucking me up. Okay, that actually does more damage than I thought it would. Oh, so very nearly. I'm gonna head off because I just want to heal my Pokemon because I kind of fucked a lot of them up there. While I'm at the Pokemon Center, I'm going to do one battle with Nidoran, or Nidorino. Get him to evolve so that we, or not evolve, but learn Poison Sting so that we can get these fucking controllers, I swear. So that we can then get Nidoking. The only thing is Nidoking is gonna suck ass on the SSN because he then develops a ground type. For some reason I had it in my head because like water type beats ground if I'm right. I was like fuck, because I actually completely forgot that Tentacle was poison type. I was just thinking about the water aspect. So Time Strangers feel like they take heavy inspiration from Persona games. Yeah, I think there was an awful lot of like comparisons like that when Cyber Sleuth first came out. There was a lot of stuff like that. And I think it also came down to, it wasn't necessarily, was it that game? I don't think it was that game. But I think one of the artists from SMT Devil Survivor 2, I think he worked on Redigitize at the time. Did he work on Cyber Sleuth? I feel like he might have. I think he actually designed... Yeah, because Hacker's Memory, if you look at the main character from that, he looks kind of similar to the main character from Devil Survivor 2. Ground type will nerf Surge. To be fair, we could actually fucking probably just wipe him with this guy. You do need to come out though. The only thing is this thing is a fucking grass type. And it used a retarded move, so we're fairly okay. Let's do Peck. Okay. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Things are happening. Slowly but surely, but they're happening. Poison Sting. Yes, we're going to delete a move for Poison Sting. Which move? Let's get rid of... Focus Energy is... The user takes a deep breath and focuses, raises crit. See, I kind of like that. Peck has been proven to be fairly good. We have Mankey as a fighting type, so I'm just going to scrap this, I think. It's not doing too good for us anyways. Oh, hang on, I meant to fucking... Atlas support Devil Survivor duology. Weird that it didn't happen yet. I wonder if it's because it's on the 3DS. There's a lot of stuff, like even Bandai is hesitant of bringing over decode because of how baked into the DS system it is. I think it's a real shame. I think it'll be a lot easier to do when Nintendo does their, you know, NSO gets their fucking DS section up and running, if they ever do. I feel like that'll be like opening the gateway for other people to try and get DS games moved over, or to try and figure out a way to get them there. Because I think a lot of it is trying, like, how do we incorporate the stuff that was on the second screen into the game without ruining the balance of the game or the look of the game or how it plays. So I feel like once Nintendo cracks that, then we can kind of figure it out. NSO of course will have the top and bottom screen. I just wonder how we're going to do that. Are we going to be holding the fucking Switch sideways or some shit? But I don't know. I feel like maybe even how Citron uses is it Citron, the emulator thing, how you can have like the bottom screen in the corner of the screen or something like that. Maybe something like that could work, or side by side, I don't know. Especially because the Switch does have touchscreen. Just that touchscreen doesn't exist with the what you call it, when you're playing it in with the TV. So maybe they could like develop some sort of a, you know, for your controller, your Joy-Cons, you put them in the side and have like a touchpad in the middle. Maybe something like that would work. I don't know. There's a few things they could do. Nintendo are fairly good for kind of like figuring out kind of shit like this. The only thing is, it's gonna take a while for one of them to actually think, hey, maybe we should put the DS games over on the Switch. Can it be great in Surge's Gym? I can't fucking wait, to be honest. I just want to get through a lot of this shit. Get you, Mankey, give yourself a shot here. Let's see what you could do. Oh, he's poisoned. This is never good. he's so fucking unlucky. Every time he steps out into battle, he just gets his ass beaten or something bad happens. Let's use Mega Punch. Okay, that's fairly decent. But yeah, I never actually got to play the original Devil Survivor, which is a shame, but Devil Survivor 2 was actually pretty good. It was actually because of Devil Survivor I had a lot of high hopes for Survive. Well, okay, I just want to do something small, something that will hit. Congratulations, he's won his first fight. I think that is genuinely his first fight to win. I don't know if he's fought anything and won before. Right, now on to the SSN. How do you feel about Beat Break? I was enjoying Beat Break. I just fell out of it. For whatever reason, I just fell out of watching it. I'm very bad with anime though. This is just in general, and Digimon is no exception. I'll often I'll start watching the series and just like fall off it at some point. I'll eventually pick it up again, but it's very few anime I've sat down and watched all of. The last Digimon that I watched like from start to finish, every episode, was Ghost Game, and that was a fucking chore to do, especially with how boring that was. But that was the first time I'd done that since season 3. I have not watched a full Digimon season since. I like the idea of it. Sometimes I sit down and it's like, this would be a great one to sit down and just watch. It's just, I don't know. Normally when I'm watching TV, I don't watch TV at all anymore. But normally when I'm watching TV, I have a game or something in my hand, and I'm only half focused on it. I eventually fall off it. I did watch something recently though. What was I watched? Was it Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I think it was called there recently. It's like a spin-off from Game of Thrones. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was good. But I think what I liked about it as well though was the episodes are shorter. And it's a conversation I always have with my wife about like TV shows. Like, I don't understand why people are so compelled to have a 1 hour long episode like for a TV. I feel like it drags on a bit. I lose interest. It's like, fuck it. And especially when you've got like, it's an hour long episode, but I've got like fucking 10 of them to watch. I don't have that kind of time. So I feel like 5-6 episodes having a half an hour long, I'll watch 1 or 2 every evening, and then I'm happy with that. Let me just get you the fuck out of there. Oh, we never fucking got our Nido King. Oh shit, okay. If you can come out. We always have Pikachu to fall back on. I just don't want to have Pikachu like so over leveled here. Have you guys been enjoying Beat Break? I'll tell you one thing. I kind of like the change in art style that they went for. Some of the Digimon looked a bit weird in the start. What's that wolf looking kind of Digimon? He looked kind of odd. Gekomon looked cool though. For me, it doesn't feel like it has a gimmick like it just made its full-time schedule. Well, see, I don't know. I feel like the gimmick... No, I don't know. Like I said, I've only watched like maybe 5 or 6 episodes and then I kind of fell off it. But I suppose the gimmick I thought was going to be was the egg. So you know the way they have these eggs and that's like how they were giving power to their Digimon or whatever. I thought we were going to get like a Tamagotchi because they're literally shaped like Tamagotchi. So I thought we were going to get like a Beat Break V-Pet that used that. It seems like they've done no merch for Beat Break. It's kind of killed it, I think, in sense for me anyways. It's kind of like Ghost Game had the VB, it had all the cards, like the dim cards and all coming out. It was kind of cool. Just there was something there to kind of go along with it. And it's like introduce, I get to use some of the characters or introduce you to the characters. Beat Break has none of that. And as well as that, it wasn't even tied into Time Stranger, which came out around the same time. There was no Digimon from Beat Break in there. There was nothing added to fucking the video games, which is an argument in itself, is that the Digimon video games have nothing to tie in any of the newer anime. There's lots of stuff for anything up to season 3, 4, 5. Even 4 is a bit meh. 5 gets an awful lot of representation in there with the Bancho Digimon. You've got fucking all of the maintainers Digimon, even Kudamon and all shows up all the time. But season 6, 7, there's nothing for Ghost Game, there's nothing for Pulsemon, there's nothing for fucking what you call them. Oh fucking the Shoutmon gets a little bit, but the Shoutmon and Gumdramon is about all you're gonna get. We had the Rulumon in All-Star, that was it. As far as Beat Break, nothing. And I thought it was they're kind of missing out because like they could easily, I feel like Beat Break and just Digimon in general, they're really good to be able to kind of like market some sort of stuff off of it, like toys, games, all this stuff, and they just never tied a whole lot together. Just like the toys, the games, everything is all separate entities. That's what I feel like. Sorry, went off on a little bit of a rant. Nostalgic moment when Pikachu got humiliated by Surge's Raichu. He got cooked by a Raichu. Let me see. We put the boy in and we'll see how this goes again. Toyline is non-existent. Originally they even planned not even having egg device. Oh man. But like I said, the toys are kind of gone in a weird direction. I suppose one thing that's tied together is the online comic. What's it? Someone's gonna remind me. The one based on the card game. That has the card game. It comes out and it promotes the card game along with it, and there's cards that promote that. They have a little bit of synergy there. It's the rest of it has nothing. The toy line at the moment, you got stuff like the VB and stuff, and they're too busy with crossovers now with stuff like Godzilla. So they had Godzilla on the VPET, they had Monster Hunter on the VPET, and now they've also got an upcoming VPET with another Godzilla on the Pendulum. There's nothing else that kind of ties into anything else at all, which kind of sucks. I feel like they really should kind of sharpen up on that. But then Bandai have always, with Digimon specifically, they've always just kind of like treated everything as its own entity, which kind of sucks. Bandai make that mistake every time. Should make the main games and anime tie in some way, not be a vehicle just for pure consumerism. That's the problem. I feel like that's a problem with a lot of things. It's just everything leads off consumerism. And we're worse ourselves because we buy fucking everything that comes out anyways. I mean, of course, folk will buy it, but will build more nostalgia. Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, like, if you have a look at Digimon back when we were kids, when it was at its peak, like, Digimon was out at fucking... the video games, they were somewhat related, I suppose, with the VPET toys. But the anime, the toys, they all had something together then. Later on, Digimon games kind of had stuff from the anime. Like, you'd see Digimon that were around in the anime would be in the game. I'm gonna go with Karate Chop. Do you know what's actually good? Liberator ended the move it to Asylum. I have to fucking have a look at Liberator. I started reading the first couple of issues of that and I just stopped. I wouldn't mind. I was really fucking enjoying it. The art style and everything of that was so cool. They also had that weird kind of novel that was going with it as well. That kind of that stuff always kind of confused me. why they do that. You know, it's like, oh fuck, so he's got small screen. I'm gonna switch out. 2 seconds. Suppose I put in boost. Boost needs to be worked on too. I keep ignoring him. He's our starter and I've ignored him so much. I say that, he's level 19, but we have kind of ignored him. We don't even know who Boost is. Like, we know fucking King is King. He's you know, he's a fucking go. Pikachu is just a fucking animal. You got fucking Pidgeotto's an entity in his own. Mankey's just a fucking loser. And then Boost is just, he's here for the ride. I feel like we haven't developed his character at all. Let me see. I'm gonna leave him in for a minute. Of course, fuck about it because oh yeah, we're talking about that thing and Liberator. Yeah, the graphic novel, or not graphic novel. It's the novelization of stories. I feel like it doesn't work for Digimon, in my opinion. I like the idea of a manga. I like the idea of a digital comic or video games, even if it's a story told through the likes of Survive, you know, anime. A novel does not lend itself to Digimon, and the reason is that I enjoy seeing the monsters. I enjoy seeing the Digimon. You don't get that same kick out of reading a book. Unless you already have a picture of what that Digimon looks like in your head, it's not going to be the same when you're reading a novelization. And that's what kind of put me off. It put me off of Liberator. What was that other story that we had before Liberator? It was like oh fuck, what was it? That the last online novel that we had before. That thing is like, you can't visualize the Digimon and what's going on. You can visualize what's going on. You can't visualize the actual Digimon. So when they introduce a new Digimon through that method, it's very hard to kind of like, I suppose, accept it in my head. Not everyone to play as a kid for sure, but having the Digimon from the games to anime, vice versa, would help. Well, see, that's the thing, is like, they're just not doing that. Hey, Sphinx, how's it going, man? Welcome back. I'm here, but busy in the background. No worries. No worries. Lurkers are welcome as well. I don't mind. At the moment, YouTube is taxing the fuck out of me at the moment because I'm all about views and everything, because I've just not been on. So I suppose my watch time and shit like that is, I was having a look through my fucking stats there yesterday. They're all down. Like, fucking likes are down, views are down, everything's down, because I haven't been active in, like, I had a look. The last time I was actually active was 2022, and that was the first half of 2022. I think I fell off around the time of the documentary, just after that. So that was my peak. And if you look at the graph is insane. Because it was going up, and it was like fucking... It was started here, and then like within a day it's like up here. And then all of a sudden it flatlines again. And it's just, you could see where I kind of like fell off, like where shit came up. The computer wouldn't work, I'd fucking move house, all this other shit that came along. So now it's just trying to rebuild what was there. Take my retention, you dirty Numamon. I gladly will. Is Jonathan hunting Shiny Charmander? He said he was doing, he's 20 hours in, he still hasn't got him. See, I haven't got the patience for that. I literally can't. I tried to do it before, I gave up after like, what, 20 minutes? So yeah, 20 hours, not a fucking hope. Someone remind me after this fight, Moonstone for Nidoking, because or Nidorino. Because I'm not using them because I haven't got it. Let's use Pidgeotto for now. I'm not putting him in this fight because I don't want him to level up. Misclick. We have to pay to use emotes drawn. YouTube, really? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know how the fuck to get them to work. The only thing I have is the membership thing. I set it up because I want to be able to use them. I think there's probably a way, I just don't know how. I remember talking to Hazard a long time ago. It was like a couple of years ago. And like, there's a fucking way you can key it in. I just haven't bothered to look into it because I'm fucking lazy. And to be fair, like, I've only really been back to YouTube like this week. But the only way I could think about it was putting it in there, and I fucking hate it anyways. I don't like using fucking members anyways, that's why I don't push it. I think members has been up for fucking years, I just don't bother with it. Gus. But I'll try figure it out, because I do want to kind of put the emotes in again. Oh my god, I hate when they have recover. It's like a troll move. I fucking hate it. We might have to get Pikachu out. Oh, we crit. Okay, here we go. It hurts because I'm gonna get rid of Pidgeotto at some point. It's like, why am I training him? I know he's not gonna be on the team for good. Delete the move. No. Okay, so it's like you can't just mash B. Okay, stop learning. Yes. Right, let me come in here. I'll have a look at this. This here. I'll use the Moonstone on this guy. Moonstone used on King. King is evolving. We just need to like get him like a crown and a scepter. He's not even gonna use moves. He's gonna beat the shit out of Pokemon with a scepter. That's all he does. Fair, once Digimon games were disconnected from the anime, they started to sell better. This is true. But there's so, I suppose when I'm saying connected to the anime, I just want to have Digimon from the anime in the game, because that's just something that's not there. Like there's a heavy representation for Digimon from like season 1, 2 and 3. After that it's just spotty here and there, which is a shame. I suppose what would be better is if they were to interlock them with the V-Pets, because there's a lot of like cool Digimon that are on the actual V-Pets. Like Penzi was one that had a lot of cool Digimon on there. I forget the fucking names of a lot of these, but there was like Marine Chimeramon was one cool one. But again, they just don't really use these Digimon in games. Now, Time Stranger had a couple of... Was Marine Chimeramon in Time Stranger? I feel like he may have been. There was a couple of cool ones there. Time Stranger actually, do you know what Time Stranger did do that a lot of Digimon games don't do? They had some fucking cool, unique Digimon added for that game, like Skull Siegemon and stuff. I kind of want them to do more of that. This way we need Abra to level up, because holy fuck, he would kick ass there. Almost hear his voice very much like Grimlock. Who's this? Whose voice? Oh, Nidorino? Me resetting 4 days in front of the NPC to get a shiny Aerodactyl. I would love an Aerodactyl. Just not even shiny, just Aerodactyl. That's who I think I'm gonna replace Pidgeotto for, is probably Aerodactyl. Do you feel games are getting too expensive, leading into studio getting closed or layoffs? Oh, absolutely. And there's a reason, like, the indie games are not rising in popularity, like, just out of nowhere. They're doing so much that, like, AAA games are not doing. And I find it fucking unfathomable how the AAA studios aren't picking up on this. They're making games that are better quality, they're making them cheaper, and they're putting them out probably, like, consistently in better quality than what the AAA studios are doing. Look at all the layoffs that are coming from these studios, because they're just not bothered. They're not making games for being games. They're too infested with like billionaires that want to push, you know, their own shit for whatever fucking reason. And then on top of that, like it's purely profit. Like, we don't need big name voice actors and shit like this from fucking, I don't know, Hollywood to come into the video games. I don't give a shit about that. You got stuff like, what's his name? From Walking Dead, and there was like a big thing made of him being in that fucking game. Oh man, these games are fucking falling on my head now. I can't fucking think about them. What was the one you're basically a delivery man with a fucking baby? That thing, it was that fucking Kojima game. I don't think anyone really cares about any of that. I feel like AAA needs to stop trying to overly get involved with like billionaires and fucking Hollywood and stuff. Just let games be games. This is why I love going back to older games. They were made purely for the passion of making a game. Even what was in there, every game felt a bit different. There was a couple of copies, obviously. They like Disney, fucking any of these licensed games always copy off something else, but they could do it in a fun way. But like the ideas that were back then were so much better. Nowadays we feel like there's maybe 4 genres, to be honest. That's all there is. RPGs, especially when you look at Final Fantasy, they've been reduced down to just, I misheard you to say no one cared about Death Stranding, like it wasn't popular. I didn't say it like it wasn't popular. I didn't say it wasn't popular. The reason it was getting backlash though was because it just felt like fucking, like it was just Hollywood involved with video games. I'm not saying that it wasn't popular, but I'm saying when there's controversy arises around games is because they're stepping too much out of the video gaming sphere and going into other things. I don't think people care about any of that. They just want to see a video game made for being a video game. That's what I'm trying to say. Just with better words. Like majority of best-selling games last year were Indian. That's what I'm saying. It's just more people in the indie sphere just give more of a shit about the games that come out. Like, I suppose this is probably the reason why I stopped playing newer games. There's some games I will pick up on, some games I will play, but a lot of times because they tie into nostalgia, or like sometimes it might really catch my interest. But most of the time it's because they remind me of something from back then. Newer games don't kind of offer anything new that I really enjoy. I think Sphinx got bored over the fucking Death Stranding thing. I'm sorry. But no, that's just what I feel about that anyways. I'm not using Pikachu, fuck that. King, do you want to come out for your first battle? What are some of your opinions? Because it's very one-sided, to be honest. It's just my opinions coming out. What are some of your opinions on some of like these newer games to older games? I had to lean in on that one. I'm not mad. Still formulating my reaction. However, it's like, what? I've bamboozled him. He doesn't know what to do with that information. It's great, but no. I suppose I probably went too hard on it. But what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is just too much Hollywood influence on video games. Have a look at the Game Awards. The Game Awards is one thing. It stuck out like a fucking sore thumb when I was saying that. Like the amount of like Hollywood actors and stuff that come on stage and it's like want to fucking go and do these things. Where it's like, oh look me, I'm tied into this fucking game. Keanu Reeves is a cool guy, okay? But it's like I think Cyberpunk could have done well even without fucking Keanu Reeves. It's like they had Keanu Reeves. The game is fucked, lads. What do we do? Quick, get Keanu Reeves in here. We need him. Do you know? It's like just focus on making the game good. I don't give a shit about what actors are in them. That's the point I'm trying to say. I will, because I didn't realize who you were sending in. Even if he's only going in for a sec, we'll put in this guy. Stare you. I feel like he may have psychic moves anyways. I'm sorely coming to the point is like, will I just lean on Pikachu to get me through here? That was a dumb move. I feel like Time Stranger would have sold better because they waited for so long until it's sold 1 million and then instantly put games on sale after that. 2 seconds there. I'll have a look to reevaluate that. What? I feel like Time Stranger would have sold better because they waited for so long until it sold 1 million and then instantly put the game on. Oh, so the game has been on sale and everything. Is that what you're saying? But you feel like it could have sold more before that? Because I did see, like, Time Stranger done really well for Digimon. And again, I feel like it's because, like, you have a look again, and you compare it to Pokemon, people are sick of me fucking comparing Pokemon and Digimon, but unfortunately this is what we have. We've got 2 monster raising games in the AAA sphere. Digimon isn't really in AAA sphere, it's more AA, but yeah. We've two well-known monster trading games. That's that. It's Digimon and Pokemon. It's all I have to compare. There's Persona there, but Persona shows up once every 10 years maybe you might see a Persona game. So it's not very often. So unfortunately I can't use all three to compare. So basically Pokemon, as we were saying, the quality of those games has just fell. And that's why Digimon started to do well. So I feel like Bandai maybe seeing this got excited and says, oh shit, there's so many flocking here. Quick, while there's a buzz, put it on sale. More people have kind of flocked to it. Now, I don't know how the sales have been after that, because I remember maybe after once, I think it was 1 million or 1.2 million, whenever it was announced that was sold, I kind of stopped paying attention. I think at that point, Christmas was coming up. It's like, okay, well, I've got this to focus on now. But as for... could it have sold better? I feel like it could still sell really well. I mean, like, it's gonna basically get revitalized within like the gaming sphere, just within like conversation, because I think this year, this summer, it's getting moved or ported to the Switch as well, Switch 2. So I mean, like, that's another big move for it, especially when the Switch 2 is so new. There's not a whole lot of new games on there. Pokemon's They had ZA was kind of ass, so people are gonna look for something else, and that's basically what there is now for Monster Raising. You've got Digimon. People who try new things when the pain of standing still is more than taking the leap. I'm an indie stan, and how to put this, the Hollywood in gaming is people trying to push what games can be. See, it's kind of like they're trying to push, like, you even see the amount of gaming stuff that is gone into Hollywood. Like, have a look, the Last of Us has gone on, there's fucking, you know, all this shit that's gone into Hollywood is like fucking, what am I saying, TV shows and all, movies and all that are made about video games now. It's cool to see, because we didn't have that before, and what we did have was fucking ass. But it's like, now it's got to the point, is like, you can tell it's the billionaires and millionaires and all these big motherfuckers are saying, right, we want this to be in this zone for these people to catch on. And then these people don't care about Digimon. These people don't care about video games anyways. If they did, they'd be playing them. So what the fuck are we doing trying to send them over there to pander to them, make things dumb down so much so that they feel at home when they come play a video game? That's why there's people giving out when there's stuff like Dark Souls or fucking all these Bloodborne, all these games come out. It's too hard, make easy mode. It's like, no, that's the type of game it is. We're not making the game for you, we're making the game for this kind of person. Do you know, that's what I'm trying to say, is like, it's like we don't need to broaden the fucking the market of people coming in, because that's just it's counterproductive to making what we want as the consumer ourselves, as the core consumer, I suppose. What we want is just a fun game to play that works for us. Now you've got stuff where, like, the games are coming out, they're half fixed coming out, they fucking need all these patches and bugs and stuff, because it's just rushed to make money. Everything is all about deadlines, which deadlines were in games before, but they had to be functional to come out. Now it doesn't matter if they function or not, it's just push it out, right, get the next game going. Right, I'm sorry, oh yeah, King. See, likely to say they want new people to come to Digimon, but when you look at the game prices, it doesn't feel like it. Well, see, yeah, oh wait, so Digimon was too expensive for what you were saying, is that what you were saying? I can't remember how much Digimon was, to be honest. It's been quite a while. I thought you were saying it's so well before it went to sale. Sale kind of like made it look like, oh well, this game was ass, it went straight to sale. that's what I thought you were saying. Because that's what I would get. It's over 100. They were saying accessibility ruins games because you make everything too easy for non-gamers. I'd agree, but it makes I think the Easy Baby movie game is mostly a Sony thing right now. But see, oh no, I'm not about Sony games. I'm on about like movies getting moved to Hollywood, like literally, like, or games getting moved to Hollywood, like literally making, like they done the Last of Us like live action series that they made, just to kind of like get more people to say, oh, I know this property, I'm gonna play video games, you know. And then that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's bringing people that don't play video games to video games, and because they don't play video games, they come in and they want everything to be adapted to them. That's what I'm kind of getting at. I don't like that. I feel like it's like when Resident Evil went fully action. They lost all the horror because they wanted to appeal to the Call of Duty base. So when they put out like Resident Evil 5 and 6, who suffered there? It was the core fans of Resident Evil. So people who played all the way up to Resident Evil 4, and they lost the horror aspects. It's like, well, what the fuck? This game wasn't made for me now. That's what I'm saying is happening now with the stuff going on by bringing in all these fucking the normies that just watch movies. They come in and they just want to fucking play a game that's easy to sit down and just digest, because that's how they used to like taking in their content. Whether it's just watching something, there's no actual physical input or thought. It's very hard to like to critically think about what I'm saying to put it out here. I'm used to being able to edit these thoughts when I go on to make a video. Oh yeah, I'd agree. The audience should adapt to the game, not the opposite track. So out for blood today, and I'm here for it. No, what's happening is these are things I say, but like normally if I put them in a video, I'll think it through, and then I'll look back and I say, okay, you're coming across like a fucking psycho. We'll cut this little clip out, and then we'll just like come on to the next point. But now it's like, because it's live, it's completely fucking unfiltered, which I suppose is probably good in a way. But yeah, I suppose there's just different means, different methods, I suppose, of doing it. But because of my no filter kind of mouth and way of like talking about things, it kind of comes off as probably a little bit more aggressive, as if I was to be able to come back and edit it. Like I remember the last video I done. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get shit off of that, to be honest. It wasn't as bad as I thought, because that was practically unfiltered. I don't think there was a whole lot of cuts in there. I think there was a lot of stuff I just fucking ran with it, because like just built up off the way the industry was coming, and I kind of seen it. Have I played Requiem yet? I haven't, actually, unfortunately. I've been excited to play Requiem. It actually looked really fucking good. I remember seeing the first trailer. I was like, okay, I'm not touching that no more. I'm not watching anything else about it. I'm not following that. No. I'm gonna try pick it up there probably later this year. At the moment, every single penny I have is to try and save for a new computer. And I swear, the cost of computers right now to get like anything is just so fucking ridiculous. Which is, I didn't have to go to the Pokemon Center. This bitch was got me just fucking rest here. Okay, so remember what room that is. But yeah, Requiem, I've been excited to play that. I think the newer Resident Evil games have been so fucking good at just blending like Resident Evil 4 like action with the horror atmosphere of Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. I feel like they've been so much better at that. So I kind of, since 7 and Resident Evil got revitalized completely, I fucking love it, man. Okay, the Unflit is giving out in the bathroom there, obviously. He's using like bats at all. Okay, I checked. Ultimate Edition costs 120, base is 70. Feels weird that the price of that way. Ultimate, see, I bought Digimon. It was the collector's edition. So whenever I see the collector's edition of a game, whether I bought it or not, I kind of disregard that pricing, I suppose, because you're paying for figures, you're paying for books, you're paying for CDs and all the shit that comes with it. The cost of the game gets lost in that. So when it's the base price of a game and that's what I'm buying, then I kind of focus on that. But I didn't realize 120 for the Ultimate Edition. I assume this is the digital version. So what's in that? Because I know the physical version came with like DLC, came with like a fucking art book, came with figures, came with a load of shit. So like I says, the cost of the game is lost in there. To be honest, Death Stranding is the movie game. I'm on chapter 4 and it's fucking phenomenal. Same with Metal Gear Solid, Kojima gets it. I think the push for movies is the industry maturing, because being real here, most video game stories suck because everything is comic booky, artificial. I kind of agree with that, but there was a cheesiness or simplicity that was in video game stories before that was actually not that bad, especially in JRPGs. Like, you know me with JRPGs, I fucking absolutely adore them. But stuff like Breath of Fire, the original Final Fantasies, they could do a lot with so little. Like when you're watching a movie, you're depending on the actors being able to portray a character in a certain emotion. There's all this stuff going on. They've props and shit to fuck with. You don't get that with an RPG, especially classic RPGs. Maybe a little bit more nowadays, because like technology has got so much better. I like depicting all this shit, but like when you look back at like Breath of Fire 3, the first time I ever could like connect with a character on screen and kind of like understand what was going on. Even just, there was no voice acting in Breath of Fire 3. This is what was so fucking cool about it. There was no voice acting in Breath of Fire 3. There was fucking, the most they had was that maybe a 2-second clip of animation for the character. Maybe you draw Ryu's fucking crying or some shit. And it done so much to fucking explain so much about that story, so much about what that character was going through, and that's why I absolutely fucking loved it. I feel like it's able to be done, it's just it depends on who does it and how they do it. Resident Evil, go back to Resident Evil 1 and even 2, those cheesy kind of lines, they create memories. The story, it's okay, it's not brilliant, but it's the gameplay I'm there for anyways. But like, it can be done, but again, it's just, you're getting a different aspect to the way the story is being told. But yeah, I do agree, in some cases, like especially with the Spider-Man games, they're so fucking good. The way they had them, and they were a little bit more cinematic, especially with Peter. He's a complex kind of a character to be able to portray as, you know, fucking all the problems he has, all the shit he used to deal with. We couldn't get that from original like Spider-Man games all the way up till fucking the PS4 game came out. And I feel like it's because technology back then, and I suppose this is where the movie business getting involved with games kind of works, is being able to explain characters and kind of do stuff like that a little bit more. People working on CGI, people doing all that stuff, and then they move over to work in video games. That's fairly well. It does very good for that. But it's just like, when the game itself loses the ability to be fun, enjoyable, and interactive, that's when I have a problem with it. I feel like sometimes Sony leans too much into focusing on video games being a movie or resembling a movie. That's where I have a problem with it, because it's the core base of like fans. That's what gets fucked over. What was I trying to do here? Sorry, I get kind of sidetracked now. Yes, digital edition. It gets you pass that gives three quest post games. In short, it basically nostalgia quest to get Omnimons favorites. Yeah, see, they're kind of. I got them because I got the fucking collector's edition. I mean, like, if it's Digimon, I would buy them eventually down the line, but still, 120. I at that point, just don't put them in a bundle. If you're gonna put them in a bundle, mark it 100, knock 20 quid off there. It seems like you're getting something. I feel like the DLC for Digimon could also be a little bit better. As like you're saying, you're just collecting extra Digimon. I feel like the story could be a bit better. I played through the DLC of the last 2 that came out. They're nothing great. I played them just because I want to collect more Digimon. That's it. Like, I'm not exactly focused on the story. I couldn't tell you about the story. I think, what was your one? Kurumi or whatever the fuck her name was. She was in Cybersuit. She's in the first DLC. It was a little bit about, is it her dad or something? But I don't remember anything else about it. I don't remember anything, because all I was in it for was collecting Digimon. I feel like if they're going to, it has to be longer than an hour long, especially to deal with something like that, because we don't know who fucking Kurumi is or whatever the fuck her name was. We don't know her as that character. We know her as Alphamon. That's it. Sure. But that being said, I am kind of excited about the X antibodies, but that's also a lost opportunity for Digimon, missed opportunity for Digimon. Like, we had in Digimon Decode, we had the X antibodies introduced for the first time through a video game. Not counting World 4, because World 4 just, no, that's not Digimon. That's something else. But for the first time in a Digimon game, we had the X antibodies, and they had such a cool fucking story and everything back there. Whereas now, it's like they're just thrown in there, and now it's just people are just gonna collect them. I feel like they deserve their own full game. Not just an arc in the game either, but like a full game to explain the X antibodies for people that just don't understand them, don't get them, or whatever. I feel like that's the way they need to go. I'm gonna keep him out because I want to get him leveled up. I think we've been here for over an hour now, and I haven't done much. I'm gonna have to get a move on here. I get so tied up sometimes just reading chat. Is like it's kind of cool just to be able to like throw some opinions and shit out. But Jesus, the gameplay is suffering here. I don't even get to use them in the main story, but I feel like you should add New Game Plus to transfer all captured. I think there is a New Game Plus on there. I just haven't used it yet. I'd agree in the stories in old games, the constraints, packaging almost controlled the impact of the story, because the aesthetics, disc size, etc. are all deciding factors. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Again, there was also like Resident Evil could have been better with the. Oh, nice, we have Kadabra finally. But I understand your point. I also agree with it to an extent. I feel like Resident Evil, which we did see in the remakes, their storytelling is a lot better because of that kind of like Hollywood crossover with video games. That cinematic kind of storytelling and stuff that has made it so much better. But I feel like there's a moderation that needs to be taken there, and it's just things are slipping so far into just movies, basically, that the gameplay is just non-existent. But I feel like Resident Evil is a very good series for kind of like showing that balance. Resident Evil has a great way of storytelling. Resident Evil 2, the remake I suppose I'm talking about here, is a great way of telling the story. It has a great way of having the characters and stuff like this, you know, and everything looks like a movie, but it still plays like a game. And I think it's so cool. I feel like they need to study them games, see what worked, and kind of like do that. Like that is just Des found their new tech that they want to play with. Unfortunately, Resident Evil is a great example of this because old Ori was very B-movie, and it's not a bad thing. Finished Ori 2 yesterday. I've never finished the older Resident Evil games, would you believe? I fucking loved them. Oh man, I get so fucking pissed off just like having like limited ammo that I was just like, fuck this. Now I know limited ammo is a thing in the newer games as well, but no, I just got kind of pissed off with like the first one. Now the second one, I beat Leon's story. I got halfway through Claire's story, and I was like, fuck it, I'll come back to it. I just never did. It's like I need to go back to playing them. I was actually trying to fucking beat them properly. Resident Evil 1, when I was a kid, I was so fucking scared of it, so I couldn't fucking... I just didn't play it. I was like, fuck that. It wasn't until I had I played Resident Evil 1 at a friend's house, and he was so fucking hyped for this thing. It was like, he thought it was the best thing ever. I was watching it, I was like, oh no, I can't fucking... No. But like, it was also that cheesy, like says that B-movie stuff. It kind of put me off it as well. But Resident Evil 2, I don't know, it was like, now that I'm older, like, when I go back and I play these games, I find them a lot more enjoyable. Because you're not worried about, like, what the fuck is on screen. You're like, okay, well, this is coming up, I have to deal with it, I'm going to deal with it, I don't care. As a kid, you're like, oh no, I'm going to piss myself when I come around the corner, I'm not playing this. That being said, you know what else I'd love to see is an actual, like, another remake for Resident Evil 1. I know we have the remake from the GameCube, but I would love to see an actual proper remake. Something that's up on the same standards as Resident Evil 2. I was going to say 3. 3 is horrible. Not a remake like Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 4 was okay. The remake of that was actually okay. Let's see. I'm going to keep him in because I want him to level up. Oh, they just greenlit. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. It has a new game plus. Yeah, no, that's. I've been pushing off because I do want to play through it with the DLC monsters. That's why I'm not touching it. I'm thinking I might stream it because by the time all this stuff is out, I'm gonna be finished Pokemon anyways. Especially if I'm going doing like 2 streams a week with this and doing a gym battle every time. We should get through this within a couple of weeks. So by that point, this new DLC and all will have come out, and I'll be able to fucking play along, play some story after that. Time Stranger. The only thing is, Time Stranger is a long game. The last time I played it, I think I had 120 hours put into it. Like, I put a lot of time into that game. And I still haven't got all the trophies. I think I've nearly all of them. I'm missing the one for, you know, the tournament that you have at the end? One remake is amazing. Do you know what? I can't beat it. I've tried so fucking often. I just can't beat it. And it's not like I get far. I get like very fucking, it's a few minutes in. Like a few minutes in. I get like, do you know where the guy, when you start killing zombies, after a certain point, these zombies start coming back again if you haven't burnt them. That's about as far as I get. It's not very far at all. I suck at the game. It's just fucking terrible at it, I am. Now, I feel like there's something in here. Oh, except Great Balls, that's cool. Time Stranger is JRPG long. It is. Chesto Berry. Cherry Berry. So this is where berries came into Pokemon. Do you know what I miss in Pokemon is apricorns? I thought they were so cool in fucking Heart Gold Soul Silver. I as far as I know, they were in Gen 2 as well. But man, apricorns getting the fucking heavy ball and all these, like, those are the fucking things, man. I used to fucking love collecting them things. after finishes Burnout. Look, I don't mind. I actually enjoyed playing Digimon. Wait, what's this? I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleeps like this one. It was something like this. Okay, so he obviously wants me to bring him back. So I have to make a mental note. This motherfucker wants to have a look at a Snorlax. There's also the guy, the Pokemon fan fella. He wants to look at a Rapidash. I don't mind if an RPG is that long, but I think the problem with RPGs, especially when they do focus on like being like a long RPG, I feel like they don't have the ability to keep you tuned in like that. Like Digimon did, because one, I'm collecting Digimon. Two is like there's a lot going on in that story. Like everything is action. Everything you're doing, there's something happening. There's, whether it's a story, something on screen or something. But these newer RPGs, like there's stuff that just it can't hold my attention for that long. A good example would be probably, you know what, as much as I love the series, Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler 1, amazing, but I think it was broken down so much with the fucking, what was it, 8 characters or whatever you got, the 4 different chapters. It felt like a new game every time you were playing something. The newer ones, for some reason, for me, just aren't living up to that. I find it that about halfway through I'm losing interest. Triangle Strategy was kind of the same. It's just too long, and there's not a whole lot happening at the same time. So it's just like I kind of lose interest. Digimon, because I've such an interest in the characters, but as not only that, like the story is actually really good. It's the characters, the animation. There's a lot going on. It's like I can withhold to stay in that long for to play the game for that long and actually stay interested and actually absorb it all. Makes sense why it's taken 8 years. To be honest, I don't mind that it took so long. I just wish that video games would stop getting announced so fucking early. It's like, I hate when they get announced and then they're stopped or pulled back or whatever, if they're not cancelled. But when they go through like development hell and then they come out and it's like half the buzz is gone, no one gives a shit. And it could be a solid game. Like it could be like Digimon Survive. It could be like fucking what's it, like Time Stranger. And it's like the problem is that like it's lost the initial buzz. I don't think there's anything that compares to when a game gets first announced. And I think a good example actually of this would be Metroid. So Metroid Prime 4, that was announced, and the fucking level of excitement people had after that initial direct, and then it just waned over the years. And then when it came out, it was like, oh, it's out. Now it doesn't help. The game was fucking. I said it on the last stream. It was like the game was just fucking ass. But it was just so much time passed between its initial announcement and the game actually releasing. I don't think people cared anymore. I feel like the game could have done a lot better if it was not announced so early. But I feel like that's something that needs to be rectified within the industry itself, anyways. I feel like the developers also kind of like get excited over some of the stuff that they're working on. Like it's hard to see like someone's working or spending all this time, they have these cool ideas. It's gonna take years to do it, and they do want to just talk about what they're doing, what they're getting involved in, what they're making, and they do want to get the word out there. It's like, oh my god, this is coming, because they're excited. They're getting to see it every day of their fucking life. And then for us, then they don't realize, or they do realize, it's just that maybe the build up of excitement from themselves is kind of like, oh fuck, you know, it's like just get it out there. But we're not seeing it, so it's like our interest is kind of gone, because after it's been announced, after we've seen like that teaser trailer, it's like, okay, what's the next thing? Because things move so fast within the video game industry, and fuck you, Kadabra, for After Dying. If things move so fast within the video game industry, it's like one thing could be forgotten about the next, next couple of months. Like, I don't know how many games I've looked at a Nintendo Direct and says, oh fuck, I love that game looks so cool, and then it's like it comes up and it's like, oh, that came out. Like Monster, was it fucking what was that Dragon Quest one? Dragon Quest Monsters? That was one of them. Now I think it was that's not one that got fucking held up or nothing. That's just a game that got shown up and it was like, oh man, that was so cool. But because so much other things happened between then and its release, it's like, oh fuck, I just forgot about it. Digimon video games is so experimental, non-game share formula. But see, that's the other side. Digimon games are I want to be the very best. Well, I'm glad you're still here, Jonathan. I hope you are the very best. Yeah, Digimon games, they are experimental. I think that's what's so good about them, is that because they're so experimental, we see an awful lot of new stuff. And I think that's why we owe a lot to like seeing like fucking the likes of Digimon World or Next Order or whatever coming out. Because of how experimental that is, we get some cool games like that. Gotta make a wish list, curate your media. But that's the thing. There's effort involved in being able to do that. And a lot of people don't do that. Like, look at me. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie. Last, like, fucking, 4 or 5 years, I've been a complete fucking normie around fucking video games. I don't play video games like I used to. Okay, you want to fight? Okay. I don't play video games like I used to, where I just sat down and just fucking played them constantly. I'd constantly just, like, looking at content of, like, right, all this direction and stuff's coming out. I didn't watch the last State of Play. There was a State of Play came out there recently, or shown recently. It could be even a month or two ago. This is how disconnected I am. I'm just not looking for that. So now when a game comes out, or I hear about a game, it sticks with me. And I'm going to fucking, you know, I will keep tabs on it that way. But if you're actually involved in watching it, or you're just kind of like casually watching along, or like you're fucking, and you're not making active fucking lists like you're saying there, like making a wish list or whatever, watching the media calendars and stuff like this, like we were talking about last day about doing calendars. Actually, there's an effort in being able to keep track of the games that you want to come out. Otherwise they'll fall through the cracks and you'll forget all about them. Sometimes I want to go back to the days of the Genesis where you just like, you weren't aware what games were coming out. You didn't know what the fuck was there until you got into the likes of fucking Smiths or whatever video game store you had. And whatever was on the shelf, that's what you had to look at. You base it on the cover. There was nothing. Maybe you don't want to go back that far, but you get me. It was like too much content now. It was way too much. Hope there's a new Digimon World one day. Oh, same here, same here. I hope the next thing they're working on is that. It's definitely the best part of Digimon is Digimon World. I can absolutely understand why people think it's story. It's not, but I understand why people think it's story. It's because of like how similar it is to other Monster Rising games. It's a standard RPG. You can't really fuck it up. King is an absolute fucking fiend. This guy just doesn't give a shit. He's just breaking everything he sees. I've been able to go autopilot here because King is just fucking destroying everything. I don't watch those events. Not interested. Watch one hour-long games that I have no interest in. I used to love watching them. Now I watched the Nintendo Directs. They're probably about 20 minutes, half an hour, which I think is fairly okay. You don't get bombarded with fucking big massive fucking announcements, and even then they do have the decency to say, right, so this is an indie event, so there's only gonna be indie games. This is a Nintendo event, this is a Zelda event, or this is a Pokemon event, so you're not gonna be too weighed down on like watching loads of things just to see one thing you like. Now that being said, there is some ass fucking Nintendo Directs, but a lot of the time you're gonna see stuff that you do like. Sony and Xbox are definitely a mixed bag, and that's probably why I don't watch them. I just don't have any interest. There's so much there that is like, they're so spotty, it's like, I don't care anymore. I wouldn't mind. I fucking love PlayStation. There's like PS4 era PlayStation was really fucking good. PS3 was good, and I love all that shit. And there's so many fucking good games on those systems, but nowadays with the PS5 it's just like, it's so spotty, I just can't. I get that with normies. I think it's also a zeitgeist thing. Like I said a while ago, people don't want to play tabletop RPGs, they want to play D&D to keep up with the culture. This is true. Ponyta. I actually wouldn't mind a Ponyta. I would love a Growlithe. Growlithe would be fucking amazing. Imagine an Arcanine. Oh fuck, I might try to get an Arcanine just to bring to the Elite Four. We're also gonna need something with ice moves, because we want to take out that fucking Dragonite. There's like a Dragonite, Dragonair, and is it 2 Dragonairs? Could be. Man, we're cleaning up house here with all the money. Not gonna lie, it bugs me how people would rather complain about a familiar thing not being different. Familiar thing not being different than trying new things, but I think a lot of it's just psychology, manipulation, sequels, etc. I feel called out. Look, I complain about a lot of things. Familiar thing not being different. I suppose you're on about like maybe Pokemon is the only thing I can kind of like assimilate to. If you want, you can get a little bit more specific. I don't mind, but especially if you're calling me out, I don't mind it. Personally, I fucking love it because it'd be able to kind of go back and forth. I mean, I meant in general. No, I'm just saying, like, I think I understand what you're saying. Most I can kind of relate it to is Pokemon, where Pokemon is just like, I want Pokemon, but not like this. But they don't know how they want it. Is that what you mean? It's like this is what I want, but not this particular way. Nintendo Directs now basically were old games is just got ported to Switch too. That was unfortunately the thing with the Switch as well. It was just a load of Wii U games. How many Wii U games did we get before we actually got decent Switch games coming out? So my cousin, not named Trax, complains about Sonic, but there's good platformers out there. Complains about Sonic. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It's like wants something similar, but like he sticks to the same thing. I do kind of do that now. I don't care if you're calling me out or whatever. I don't. To be honest, I can't even fucking comprehend if you are. I'm going kind of so lost in the conversation here, but I do that a lot, and I know I do it an awful lot, especially when I say, "Oh, geez, these old games are so much better because of this." Truthfully, I don't play a whole lot of new games, so I mean, like, in some sense, I can understand when someone comes around and says, but you don't know, you don't play. The reason I don't play is because I've had so much bad experiences. Oh no, I didn't realize he was coming around to us. We should have fucking healed. But yeah, a lot of the cases, I just don't play a lot of new games, and it's because so much bad experiences of mid games coming out. Is like, I don't want to deal with this. I prefer go back and play a Chrono Trigger or something that I absolutely love, something that I missed, and kind of like get the opportunity to experience that. That's what happens to me. Exactly what it is. It's like, if you keep getting stung, you're not going to try it 100%. I get it. That being said, this is why I like to watch the Nintendo Directs. Specifically Nintendo Directs. Like I said, Sony and Xbox are too spotty. The level of what they put out is awful. But actually, you know, great example is I was enjoying Symphony of the Night. I'd gone back to play some Metroid, some Symphony of the Night. I was like, fuck, I'd love to play some more of this kind of stuff. But there was nothing really there that kind of stuck out to me. Of course, there was the Game Boy Advance Symphonies or Castlevanias I could go back to. But you know what I did do was I ended up going back and playing Blasphemous 1 and 2. And I fucking discovered such an amazing series out of doing that. So I mean, like, I completely get what you're saying. And it is valid. Like, it's just like, it's a headspace, and it's hard to get out of that headspace. And that's why it's like, I've been banging on about Blasphemous the last fucking couple of months. Now, I still have finished Blasphemous 2, but man, it was so good. See, most wouldn't try Blasphemous. Blasphemous kind of like, what got me was originally the artwork in Blasphemous 1, which I think a lot of people kind of had problems with that. The artwork in... Oh, we're not keeping you out there. We're not doing that. Maybe put you up. But the artwork in Blasphemous 1 was kind of like... It was kind of off-putting. It's kind of creepy as well. It was kind of like compelling at the same time. But it was just like, damn. But it also kind of got me to keep playing the fucking playstyle of that game as well. It was so good. I'd love to do like I don't know if I'd do a full series on it, but I'd love to be able to play a little bit here and there, just kind of show some people about it, because I feel like it's one of these indie games. I don't know how well it did or didn't, because like this game came out in like 2018 or whatever, 2019, and it was like, it was after basically. Sorry a sec there, no. It's been so long, I haven't kept up with how it done back then, because I wasn't paying attention to when it came out. Sonic games are a disaster between 2005 and 2010, most of them aged like milk. See, this is another thing with Sonic games, man. And I think it kind of ties into what Sphinx is saying. I've been burnt by so many fucking 3D Sonic games, I'm just turned completely off of 3D Sonic games. So like, I love the idea of like Sonic Mania, Sonic 1, 2, 3, all these 2D Sonic games. Why am I getting ass fucked by his fucking Kadabra? What the fuck is going on here? I have to zone in a bit here. Why did I take boost out? I thought I kept boost in. This is a big fight as well. I shouldn't be fucking paying no attention here. I should be actually fully fucking locked in on this. I'm not. God damn. He's using Ivysaur. Let's switch. He's using Ivysaur. There's nothing left for me to use. Right, let's bite. Just constantly fucking bite this motherfucker. This not doing that. Oh, he flinched. Oh! I mean, he's gonna fucking destroy us. Flinch again? No! Oh, sleep powder. Fuck, we got screwed. We got screwed. We've done a lot of work there. We've done some fucking heavy lifting. Pokemon, I got put in King. We also need to appreciate is, if you've low time money, you want safe games. That's why I wasn't on about you. Oh no, no, look, no, I was only messing around saying you're on about me. Like I don't mind. I was just like kind of fucking, you know, for banter really. But no, I get what you're saying. Like it's something that I know I get locked in myself. Where it's like this is a comfort zone. I know I can like these, especially with older games. Older games they've been reviewed out there. Some of them are literally branded as a fucking classic. You can't go wrong if you play this kind of thing. So it's like, especially as an adult, it's like, okay, I've only got so much time I can put aside to play a game today. What am I gonna play? Because if I pick the wrong fucking game, it's like I'm having a shit time. It's okay, well that's my fucking 4 hours or 3 hours of the fucking week where I can play video games. It's just gone thrown in the trash. Speaking of throwing the trash, we got trash. Yes, we're gonna delete and move for trash. Let's get rid of Peck. We already have fly coverage or flying coverage, so we don't need it. But yeah, I feel like there is. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep no. I'll just trash his fucking Raticate. This Raticate is gonna die. Quite literally, to be fair, from what I've heard. Oh, you wanker. Oh, it done nothing. Oh, he's a beast. To be fair, I wish I was focused on it a little bit more. God damn it, chat. No, I fucking... Sometimes with this game, I've fucking slowed down and kind of pay attention. Actually, wait, I could just go and get cut. He's not gonna fight me, is he? I can't remember if there's a fight with this guy to get the fucking cut TM. He killed his Pokemon. I fucking murdered it. Nidoking's just sitting there eating the scraps off the floor, whatever he can peel out of the fucking crevices of the fucking floorboards. I feel hideous. Seasick. Drax rubbed the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub. Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want my hidden cut technique? You show his prize technique if you're so ill. No. Have this hidden machine. Cut in your Pokemon. I feel like, was it in the bin before we had to pick it up? I can't remember. Vermilion City, yes. Hey, I was working, and are you doing the guy with the stick meme? Come on. Ran to some shit that's trying to folks eyes. This ship, she's luxury liner for trainers of the world. Report. Okay, what's down here? Oh no, no, it's not what's down there. It's what's up here. He's a sword master. We just robbed his sword. Now we've got Nidoking just running around with his fucking sword. Okay, so we've got no Pokemon that are fully healed, and we're here. We should probably go back to that room, heal up our Pokemon, then come out and do some battles here. And my cousin was like, is that walking simulator? And not like it's so much more, dude. Oh, man. We need Pidgeotto here. Oh, wait, he's dead. Fuck. No, Boost is sleeping. We've only got Pikachu. Fuck. Lads, look, you see what you've done to my Pokemon. I'm talking to you about video games. My Pokemon is dead. I'm blaming you guys. I'm not, but I am blaming you guys. Bad carpenter always blames his tools. Drax forgot to take a nap, and now he's cranky as fuck. And he's about to die. I was going to go back, I literally, that's what I said. I go up here and I hear, I was like, oh, what's out here? My ADD got the best of me. Curiosity killed the cat, or in this case, every one of my fucking Pokemon. Curiosity killed all my Pokemon. It wasn't me, it was my curiosity. I'm going to Mega Kick this motherfucker. It actually hit fair fucks. And it done next to nothing. Well, done a decent chunk, but it's not enough. Do it again? Yes. Can't wait for them to add the Gen 3 games to Switch. I feel like they have to now, to be honest. I feel like it was red and green because of the anniversary for Pokemon. It's like, okay, well, what can we do? We've already done it before. We got fucking red, blue, and whatever brought out the fucking 3DS. So it's like, what can we do now that's kind of bigger? And it was like, just Leaf Green and Fire Red. I feel like they have to do the other 3 games, though. Wait a minute, he causes a bunch of... Don't read into it too much, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I call myself a bad carpenter as well, come on. When you dug into the emulator to use for Switch, it also supports Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Okay. So maybe, possibly. See that emoji there? It's like, it always reminds me of, anyone remember Blue from, like, what was that fucking Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, that fucking Cartoon Network cartoon from years ago? It reminds me so much of Blue. I haven't thought about that cartoon in fucking years, man. Now time to take a nap. Yes, now is time to take a nap. I was going to do it before, but I was like, what's over here? Which one of these rooms? I feel like it was this room. Yes, that's the one. Now up these stairs. Finish out some of these battles. Guys, top it quick. Distract him. Mickey Mania. No. I need to... fuck, I need to play Mickey Mania on a stream some points. I said I wanted to do it before. I have to. Hey, Track's hitting up the remakes. Love it. Oh, yeah, it's been a fucking long time. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I've been fucking... I was actually... this is the first time I've ever played this game. I've never played this game before. Now, I played... When it came out, played with my young fella. He's kind of lost interest now. He's playing Altered Beast now. That's kind of what he's loving at the moment. I tried playing with him. I suck at that game, though. Oh, that was a nice matchup, actually. But yeah, I've been fucking playing this. I stopped last week sometime just after I beat Misty. So I wanted to play anything new on stream. And oh my fucking god, it's fairly fucking challenging as well, to be fair. Compared to like newer Pokemon games, you could fucking sweep them. But this one is actually kind of fucking different. But I feel like older Pokemon always kind of was always a little bit kind of like harder to do. I'm at the new SAO game is single player only, Sword Art Online. Is that it? Is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna Mega Punch this bitch and probably do no damage. No, I'm probably gonna miss completely. Oh, he uses Withdraw. Oh no. And try Karate Chop. Oh, it is Sword Art Online. Single player only. To be honest, I haven't played Sword Art Online in fucking years, man. Last Sword Art Online game I played was Lost Song. I played it for probably 10 minutes. No joke, 10 minutes. Not because I didn't like the game, it's because I wanted to go back and play Rehollow Fragment and finish it, and I just never did. You're actually doing okay here. Fuck it. Stay in, stay in. No, don't die to that pussy, no, come on. That's it, that's it. Withdraw like a bitch, come on. GG, he won his second fight ever. Oh, if that was a Rattata, he'd have been fucked. I love the Gen 3. That's when I started playing the games. That experience grind makes things better. I kind of, man, do you know what? When you play like modern RPGs and there's all these kind of gimmicks or whatever so you don't have to grind, I feel like that's cheating. Because like the chore of grinding is a necessity when playing an RPG in my mind. You have to have that grind. You have to have it, or it's just not an RPG. It's a battle sim. That's all it is. A glorified battle sim. You need to have the fucking the RPG. The RPG, the grind. Older Pokemon games have some strategy. I feel it missing the new ones where you get over leveled very fast. But see, that's the thing. Is like here is like you have to work to get over leveled. Do you find you understand RPGs more as an adult? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Now I feel like my very first introduction to RPGs, Breathfire 3. I'll always talk about this one. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to fucking listen to all these stories like about a million times over. But I kind of quickly understood that one. But that one got me so excited to play the next RPG, I never bothered to learn it. So like, let's say Pokémon, right? I never really bothered to understand a lot of the strategy that was involved in some of the games. Just using Pokemon as an example. And I just build whatever onto my fucking team. I never gave a shit, never played it, planned it, or nothing. But like, actually, do you know a great example is Final Fantasy X. I never thought about what I was doing. Do you know the fucking, I forget what it's called, the spheres. Remember you put your spheres down, you got your new fucking skills or whatever. I just wanted to progress around the board. I never thought about where I was going. But I went back to play that game after fucking so many years there a couple of years ago. And I understood the sphere grid. That's the sphere grid. I understood it so much better that I could plan and beef up my fucking characters so much more. And actually, I got better at the game and I beat it a lot faster. I didn't have half as much of a grind. My first RPG was, of sorts, was Wonder Boy on Monster World. I haven't played that one before. I have, there's a Wonder Boy 3 I think I played. Never played Monster World, the first one. I've heard a lot about it, but I just never got around to it. I must need, just need to make everything before the post game and the grind, and then make everything the post game easy like for now. But the problem with new Pokemon games is that they just, I think they just want people to be able to jump in and play. That's why they're so handholdy. There's like they're so preachy about fucking everything. Whereas I love the grind. I love going in. It's like, okay, what kind of Pokemon do I have to have in my team now? But like I said, back then I just wanted to throw whatever the fuck on. So maybe it's because there's that younger audience is also there as well. They're just wanting to make it that they could just throw on a fucking ragtag team or whatever their fucking favorite Pokemon are and just be able to just fucking take them out. That's also what I want to do. Add Mr. Mime to the team. Mr. Moom is not fucking coming onto the team. I hate Mr. Mime with a passion. I just don't like that Pokemon. Whatever it is, I just don't like him. I was gonna take on Surge. Maybe not. I feel like he's gonna have like level 30 Pokemon. King can take them. He could take them. He can't, but he can. Right, let's see if we can sweep it. This is gonna be a sad. Let me get more super potions. Hang on. Do the trade. Add him. What's the trade? What's the trade? What do I need for this trade? Super potion. We need a lot of these. How much can I have? 23. Fuck it, I'll take all 23. Thank you very much. Yeah, where is Mr. Mime? Go on, where is Mr. Mime? It's just, Kadabra is my psychic type, and I want the Mr. Moom. King is the hero we need. A silent protector. The Purple Knight. Oh, Spearow for the Farfetch'd? I could. Drowsy then? No, but I guys! Poor Kadabra is offended. I'm sitting here saying I want him on the team, and he's listened to all his friends tell him that he should be swapped out for a fucking clown. or a fucking a tapir. Get him. No, he stays here. He stays. And the other side of the Diglett, Mr. Mime is creepy. It looks almost human, but it probably is a person. It's just some kid was like fucking catching Pokemon. This weird cunt just fucking dressed up as a clown jumped out with him. It was like, I'm a Pokemon, take me home. This is fucking some creepy weird fucking cunt. Oh yeah, we have Cut. Where are we going? Who are we teaching Cut to? This is where this game doesn't get fun, because it's like I have to fucking use HMs and ruin my Pokemon. Do we get a HM slave? Am I gonna ruin King? Not a fucking chance, lads. Mankey needs Cut. Can Mankey learn Cut? Can he? If Mankey can learn cut, he's the HM slave. Oh, thank God he can't. I don't want to fuck up my Mankey. He's bad as it is. He's only starting to redeem himself. He can be an Alakazam. My son has Leaf Green. I could just trade it. So he will be an Alakazam. I can do this. No, we're not healing. Fuck that. Just get the fuck out of here, Nurse Joy. You bitch. Let's see. Bellsprout for cut and flash. We haven't got a Bellsprout in this game. This is Fire Red, by the way. Sorry. So Mr. Mime works harder. Mr. Mime is an asshole. He is not coming on the team. Now, who are we taking off for now? Momentarily. Here, you may as well get used to the box, because that's where your home is going to be. My friend. Oddish. You have been chosen to be the HM slave. Not that you're much... Maybe Meowth is a good HM slave? I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think who will take strength in all this. No, you stay there. You're a champ. Store you. Okay. Withdraw. Meowth, you are chosen to be the new slave. Enjoy. Oh yeah, I started on green from my boy Victory Bell. I was actually playing blue before this. Last week. It was not last week, the week before. Just a few days before this came out. I ran through and I had a Victory Bell. Fuck, that thing was a beast, man. Some Pokemon Gen 1, like these are ones I just don't use. It's like some of them are fucking amazing. No, you don't have cut yet. What am I doing here? Lads, I'm forgetting how to HM. This is how long it's been since we had to do this shit. I'm forgetting how. Just after he says he was playing Pokemon Blue the other week. Use... I was about to put it on him. It was like, fuck. Oddish can learn cut and flash, if I recall correctly. I think Oddish can learn cut for sure, and I think flash for sure. But I think I want Meowth because I feel like he can do cut, maybe flash, and also strength. I kind of want to just load him up with fucking everything. Fly will be for Aerodactyl when we eventually get him. Pokemon... Meowth, do the damn thing. Already putting Mankey to shame. I kind of want to keep Meowth on the team. Oh yes, this shitty fucking puzzle. I fucking hate this bit. With a passion. Anyways, we get through these guys. It's a sailor who has a Pikachu. That's how he catches his fish when he's out sailing. He just like electrocutes everything in the sea. It's like, oh my god. It's like that scene from the Simpsons movie. It was like where they fucking get all the fishes, like just fucking electrocute them all. Anywho. You're the boy, you're the boy who's gonna collect all the experience. No amount of double teaming is gonna get you away from me, my friend. Do the diggity dig. I'm still in Pallet Town trying to catch up. Have you got your shiny Charmander? To be fair, by the time this is all done, you'll probably have your shiny Charmander then. Yeah, bitch. We're going to keep him out. Now, what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to trash, first of all. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to keep King to the front. Because this motherfucker needs to collect every bit of experience. I don't want to spread it out. Because I feel like Lieutenant Surge, if Misty was 21, Lieutenant Surge could be 31 or 32. So I want to make sure that we have that. Pokemons. Switch. Oh, we have a teleport as well. That's actually kind of cool. Do I want to keep that? I don't know. Maybe until we get Fly. He'd be great now when we learn Psychic. Oh, you still haven't got him? Oh, this sucks. You're going to battle? Well, I'm gonna kick your ass. dig. Did my gyms backwards all, did Erica and Surge. To be honest, what I like about this is that you're allowed to kind of like travel around and miss out on some gyms. You know, it's like there's a little bit of an openness with that. With newer games, they got very streamlined. You didn't get that same opportunity, which kind of sucked. This feels like it's your Pokemon adventure in a way, if you get me. Because it's very easy to come by, you know, you get your cut from the St. Dan, you forget to go back to Surge, you can go through the Diglett Cave or whatever, you head back up through fucking Pewter City, and then you can pretty much go wherever the fuck you like then after that, you know, you work it out. But it is a bit more open of a game. Let's trash the shit out of this guy. Not very effective, seems effective to me, my friend. Fatal Frame 2 comes out next week. I'm so excited. Did you know I've never played a Fatal Frame game? I've heard so much about them, but I've just never played them. Mr. Mime would be better at Psychic. Mr. Mime can suck my dick. I don't want a Mr. Mime. I'm sorry. That was crude. I'm sorry. That was bad. But I just don't want a Mr. Mime. Haven't either, but they look terrifying. Old YouTuber horror stuff. It kind of, like amnesia horror kind of shit, like PewDiePie. Man, PewDiePie's been on some fucking run. I've been watching some of his fucking vlogs, man. The fucking shit that lad has managed to accomplish in life, I swear to fuck, I could only dream. Haha, you missed me. King likes going to battle. All he's just playing peekaboo, but he just gets too excited when he go boom. He's just like punching him in the fucking face. He's decking him. He's like, oh well, they're gone now. He's like he's just a happy little king. That's all he is. He's going out to meet the peasants and have a look and see how everyone's getting on. And I forgot to do the puzzle. Switch is not here. Switch is not here. Is not here. Is not here either. Nope, no switch. No, it is not here. God damn it. I hate this puzzle. There's a switch under this can. Is it this one? Yay! I normally have a lot of trouble with that. So that was nice to see. Lieutenant Durd. How are you? Meet the wrath of my purple king. So that Voltorb, it looks like it's like floating. But Voltorb doesn't float, does it? I had his outfit in Pokopia. I still have to watch more gameplay of Pokopia. I haven't watched it yet. But I've heard so much about it. Like, there's so much people hyped for Pokopia. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to watch it. Because I'm probably gonna end up buying the fucking thing. I don't particularly want to, but it's like, if I see it's fun, I'm probably gonna say, well, and talk myself into it. King dug a hole. Pikachu used double team. King played peekaboo. And he killed the poor bastard again. King is just gonna... So the deal we made with Surge is that, like, if basically we're gonna eat Surge if we can kill all of his Pokemon. But to watch episode 21 of Beat Break. I also seen they're doing more English dubs for Beat Break. They're releasing them in batches or something, which kind of is odd. But at least we're getting an English dub a lot faster than we got the dub for, what you call it, fucking Ghost Game. We are getting a dub of Ghost Game though, as far as I know. Dub is up to 15. Like I says, I dropped off around probably episode 5 or 6. And I didn't watch the dub. I watched it when it was subbed, and then it's like I keep saying I'm gonna get back to it, but it's just I always find something else distracts me. And at the moment, thankfully, it's actually video games. It's like I feel like video games. If I'm gonna get distracted, at least it's a video game. What I'm trying to do now is I'm playing Metabot 7 again. Grand Theft Pokemon. Yeah, okay. I've been playing Metabot 7 again. I've been fucking loving it. It's like just getting all the new parts from Metabee and stuff and trying to fucking build them and get new fucking Metabots and everything. Find the Tim Pets and everything. Cut me out of here, Meowth. No, not switch. No, we don't summaries. No. Cut. They unleashed Ghost Game on the UK. It's poor UK. I haven't seen it. I'm in Ireland. I don't know how we haven't got it yet. What's it on? Let's see if I can watch it. I was double thinking of whether I should fight this guy again. What's in front of him? Is that a bell or is it something different? It's a Poliwag. I love Poliwag. I do like a Poliwag. I feel like we could probably do this. We're a BBC website, I believe. Oh, okay. Like BBC Player or some shit. I can get that in Ireland. Like we can't get BBC Player. There's like it's region locked, which is fucking retarded. Even if you use a VPN, you can't get in. It's fucking ridiculous. Dude, that trainer is called Hugo. It's the troll. It's the asshole. What's I don't get the Hugo thing. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's a bit dumb with all these fucking references and stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to miss a lot. You should go to the YouTube and listen to the English OP of Ghost Game. Okay, I'll give it a look. You know what I'd love actually is if we got a fucking English dub for Appmon. I say that, I'd watch 5 episodes and I'd fucking lose interest. But it's just the idea of having them. Never mind, okay. It seems there's a lot of fucking references I'm just not going to get. I'm so sorry, I apologizes. Let me see. Kadurber. PS1 Hugo game. Oh! Hugo was that little fucking weird elf cunt, wasn't it? The horns in his head, fucking green shorts. Is that game? Is that what I'm thinking of? The TV show, yeah, I think that's him. I think that's him. I never watched it, but I always seen this fucking little picture of him all the time. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, why are we avoiding grass, actually? We should be jumping into the grass. The danger is in the grass. That's where the excitement is. I've actually completed all I wanted to do for this stream as well. We have another hour left, so I don't know what we're going to do. We'll probably try and get to Sabrina. Psychic types. What beats Psychic? That's the next thing we'll try and figure out. Trash you. Your Pokemon's trash. Get in the trash. Mankey be great for Sabrina. Oh, Bug. Oh, do you know who we have? We have Butterfree, but Butterfree is ass. Because we don't have bug moves. So, yeah, we're kind of fucked. Favorite Gen 1 Pokemon chat? Well, I will tell you mine. You didn't ask for it. You only asked for chats. You didn't ask for mine. But I will say Charizard. I'm boring, I'm sorry. Your boost has a bite. Oh, yes, it is a dark move. I forgot this generation has dark. Did I just use while I was confused, use dig? That was a very dumb thing to do. Do you want Digimon anime to get shorter, like 20 episodes? I hear some say they're too long. I'm so used to Digimon anime being 50 fucking whatever episodes, like 51, 52 episodes. I genuinely would like to see it that way just because of nostalgia. But to be honest, like I says, I haven't watched a full season of Digimon since season 3, so personally I couldn't give a shit. Like the episode lengths are fine, like 20-minute episodes, that's perfect. The 50, I suppose, you know what I want for a Digimon anime is something that is as engaging as season 1 or 3. Season 2 was okay, I didn't mind season 2 too much. Season 2 was just kind of cool to see all this armor evolution, Jogras, all these cool little fucking extra things they added. This is a poison type who use Dig. Pokemon anime goes for 10 years, Digimon we can't go over a year, boys. To be honest, I think Digimon, if it went over a year, it turns out like season 2 and season 1, like of Digimon, they're pretty much the same thing, right? It's not really like there's a difference, because it's basically Pokemon. There's enough of a continuity there where it's the same fucking characters, basically. They've just grown. But I feel like people get bored of that as well. Like, at the same time, I didn't like the way Ash never grew up either when I was a kid. But then I stopped watching somewhere around Johto and the Orange Islands. I think I watched all the Orange Islands, and then just as Johto came on, I was like, stop paying attention. I was like, fuck this. It's just gotten kind of boring. But like that, I've just never really been a person for TV anyways. Never really watched much TV at all. Digimon uses up its gimmick by year. That's the other thing, yeah. Digimon is actually built on gimmicks. It's very hard to... Way, my friend, what are you doing? Hello, Trax. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aide. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you, Trax. He said he'd look for you around Route 2. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. You're here. Could you not have given it to me, you dick? Ah. Where the fuck is Route... Where's Route 2? Where's Route 2? Route 4. Diglett's Cave. Okay, so we have to go... Okay, I think I know what we're doing now. Pokemon anime is just slice of life for 95% of the time. Pokemon anime is... It's too episodic for me, is why I didn't like Ghost Game. I like something that has a narrative. Now, that being said, again, I'm not going to watch it. But when I do watch an anime, I like it to be somewhat like a cohesive kind of story or narrative that's being given to me. Better go through Piglet Cave, and get the thing. Okay, surprise, Diglett's done a long tunnel. Viridian City, they tell me. The cave looks so nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's like this cave looks so much better than the fucking shitty cave in Red and Blue. Yes, I'm comparing a console from like 3 generations before this, but yeah. Or 2 generations before this, but yeah, still. Episodic format is very old. You saw this with comics too. Yeah, comics kind of like... especially when you go back through like old Spider-Man. Like fucking, you know, like fucking 60s and 70s comics. Nothing was related, and then it got to the point like fucking... I would get bored reading that. I collected a lot of the older 60s comics, you know, when they brought out these collections or omnibuses. And you read through them and it's kind of like, it's cool, yeah, it's a nice introduction to those characters where they are now. But you get bored reading that shit. Whereas now, when you read a comic nowadays and everything's kind of like, it does follow an actual like order of like what's going on. Even like other comics tie in with it, like Iron Man and Spider-Man. You can see what's going on in the 2 universes. It is kind of cool. It gets played out obviously when it goes to fucking cinema, and like then it's made a spectacle really. It's like, oh my god, these 2 interacted in the same way in this movie as they did in that movie. It's like okay, but that's the gimmick of that, is it's a gimmick basically. Whereas in comics it kind of like, it does matter a bit. Like I remember, oh, what was it? This is an old one from like the 70s or 80s. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like Spider-Man swinging through New York, and up in the top corner like he sees Daredevil or some shit. It's like, oh, Spider-Man passed by Daredevil, he sees him there. It's like, Spider-Man looks, he's like, oh, oh, he looks like he's busy, shame I can't help him or whatever, you know. But it's like, it does say then in the corner, it's like, oh, well, if you want to see what Daredevil's doing, it's on this fucking comic, this issue, this date or whatever, you know. And you do get the two to interact in a way without having them kind of like made a big fucking thing of it in the movie, where it's used like, oh my god, this is the selling point of the movie, is that it ties to this person. That kind of wore down on me with the Marvel movies, man. Like, I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I feel like it should have ended with the Endgame. I feel like Endgame should have been the end of it. They should have just finished it. I feel like movies are different. They don't have that longevity. Not the same way a comic book can do. Actually, I realized I don't have a Diglett. Why am I using Poison Sting? Am I retarded? Well, I can use Poison Sting because he's got magnitude. I want this Diglett. This Diglett right here is my Diglett. No, you will not kill me before I catch you, you bitch. Okay, it's poison. Now we're out of time limit to get the cunt. Oh, he used Dig, the bastard! And we don't have Pidgey to swap in. Fuck. Right, he's gonna hurt him very bad, so let's put out someone who can take a hit. You, my friend. Uh-oh, what's uh-oh? What happened? Wait. He's arena trapped. Fuck! I was gonna, like, Uno reverse and dig. Release the Mankey. I would if I could. I was gonna Uno reverse and dig, but we killed the fucker and I want to catch it, so focus energy. Maybe. I don't know. Just whatever the fuck at this point. Okay, sorry, King. You're dead. King be screwed. He do be screwed. I'm sorry. Mankey, at least get the... Oh, no, you're not gonna get experience because we're gonna catch you. Forgot that. You're fucked. Right, bag. Oh yeah, by the way, for this playthrough, when I get the Master Ball, I don't use Master Balls, I'm sorry, this is what we do. So when I come across Legendaries or any of them, I'm just gonna try to catch them with regular Ultra Balls. It do mean things go on a bit longer, but I feel like I've accomplished something and my life is somewhat meaningful for like 5 minutes after, so that's why I do it. Let's go this way. Oh my god. Why are they so high level? Can we use Karate Chop? To find out what happened to Diglett, read issue 213. Oh. Piglet got beaten up by a group of rogue Mankey. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Come on. Oh no. He's doing this to me. Diglett, dig a hole. I know what we'll do. Pick a chunk. Come here. Why do they all have arena trap? What the fuck is this shit? Well, I've no fucking choice now, you bitch. Let's use Kadabra. You know, one of my favorite episodes, I gotta say my favorite episode of Pokemon is probably either Charmander's episode where he's on the rock thing and they're trying to save him from that retard Damien, or there's also the Primate one. Either of those two are my favorite. But another really cool episode of Pokemon is that episode where they're fighting Sabrina and she puts him in like the dollhouse. That creepy little cunt, I swear to fuck. It's like that little doll thing or whatever she had. That thing was fucked up. But I feel like Pokemon, much like Digimon, but Pokemon does it in another weirder kind of way, where they kind of like put emphasis on stuff that's supposed to be scary or whatever in a cool kind of way. It's like I'm trying to think of how to word it. We're not doing a drinking game, eh, chaps? No, it's a good thing we're not doing a drinking game. To be fair, I don't drink anyway, so. But, yeah, I was talking about Lavender Tower, or, you know, the Pokemon Tower, okay? Pitch black in there. If I call Pokemon in a flashlight, okay. It's not what? I'm inside rock. Oh, rock tunnel isn't this one. This is Diglett Cave. I've been silly. Yeah, Pokemon does a thing with its games, or with its anime, in early Pokemon, where they're trying to emphasize a scary part of the anime, or something that's got a horror aesthetic. And one of them is outside the Pokemon Tower. The other one is actually the Ghosts of Maiden's Peak, that episode. And it's really fucking cool. It's not that I remember these fucking names off by heart, actually, by the way. It's, my uncle has been rewatching it because he's been playing Green. One trait from my Mr. Mime. Wait, hang on. What? Look for Pokemon Abra. Huh. It's too bad. So you guys literally wanted me to get rid of Abra for a Mr. Moom. What the fuck, like? You guys know. Disrespect, like. But, I'll eventually get this thought finished completely at some point. So with Pokemon anime, they have a cool way of like emphasizing on stuff that has a horror aspect to it, and I feel like it's done best with the music that they have. Like the voice acting isn't necessarily great at all for portraying that, but it's just what they do with the music that they have. Now this retard, what have you got? AIDS. Professor Oak has AIDS, what? If Pokédex is completed at 10 species, it's supposed to give you a reward. Trust HM5, thank you. You've caught around 23 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. You got HM5, AIDS, Flash, okay. I did not mean to do all that wibbly wobbly shit, but yeah, here we are. Learns Flash. Okay, so that's for the rock tunnel. They really wanted me to go to rock tunnel from here. Oh, Pokeball. Oh, Pokeball. Do we have a dowsing rod in this game? Is that a thing? Because this feels like one of those times. Maybe we don't need it. This part is so empty, it feels like there should be something. I will find you. Okay, maybe I won't find you. Fuck you. I just realized Meowth is holding something. What is Meowth holding? There was also that dude with the berries. He's asking, do you like berries? I used to do a searching a lot of spent hours. That's the problem with the dowsing rod, is like when you get it, it's like you're just so inclined to just look for fucking everything. You Meowth. Item? TM10? What the fuck was this Meowth? This Team Rocket's Meowth. He's just been robbing like shops for TMs. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the bag. What is TM10? Open. Hidden power. I got secret power. So what's hidden power? Varies in type and intensity depending on the user. Secret power is an may have an additional effect that varies with the terrain. Since you're saving up, do you think you'll get a PC or a laptop? Oh, definitely PC. I'm getting desktop. Fuck laptops. I got the laptop because I wanted to stream back then. This is back 2019. I was streaming from my PS4 from like, I want to say 2015, 2016. And it was just, it was shit. No one wanted to watch those streams. And I genuinely wouldn't fucking blame them, because the quality of streaming on those things was fucking ass. So I got this because I was able to edit and I was able to do loads of cool stuff for videos and everything. So that's why I wanted a laptop. So I got the laptop. This thing cost me like 1200, I think, back then. It was Asus Nitro 5, Acer Nitro 5 or some shit, I can't remember. But yeah. So I want to this time get something that's a little bit more permanent, something I can upgrade as I'm going, and that's just gonna be a desktop. I just don't know exactly what I want. I know I want to get Ryzen 7 processor for sure. I'm looking for maybe a 5060 or 5030 graphics card. And from there, I'm not too fucking sure. But yeah, basically that kind of level is where I want to be at. Now, Meowth, if you wouldn't mind. No, fuck, I hate... Is there a way we can stop and move summary down? In the original games, like, the move you had would be to the top. It's a potion. We don't use potions no more. We're on super potions, bitch. Oh. Well, I'm retarded. I could have just ran here and got it there. Right, well, let's heal our Pokemons. I also forgot we have a bike. What the fuck am I doing walking around like a peasant? You can hit A in front of trees and it will ask if you want... That's a thing. Okay. Okay. Because in the I'm fucking red and blue brained at the moment. So like you do that at the older ones and it'd ask or just tell you, hey, you can cut this if you like. Or it looks like this could be cut. Do you know, that kind of way? Oh, that's so much nicer. This is to cut us through the forest. We don't have to go through that way. The same thing, strengthen the rock smash. That's actually nice. I'm glad that they done that. Because I swear to fuck, it's annoying going in and out and trying to fucking get through the menus and all. Like you see there, I keep fucking them up anyways. Now we're back to Pewter City. But, oh yes, we can do the thing here. We can get the old amber. We're bikes, lads. Bikes, come on. Meowth, you might actually find yourself with a place on the team because you're doing so well cutting down all these trees. Hey you, buddy. And you share a secret with someone. And this chunk of armor contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough. Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. You do sound a little bit insane and creepy, to be honest, just the way you put that cross. Just say, we can bring Pokemon or reanimate Pokemon or some shit. I don't know. But you sound creepy the way you're saying this shit to me. So I have a favour to ask. I want to get this exam in the Pokemon lab somewhere. Tracks received the old amber. I will gladly take the old amber. Hello, young child. Please take my life's work for no apparent reason. Exactly. Here, little 10-year-old. Oh, it's on the other side of the world. Don't you fucking worry. I'm sure you'll be well able to get over there. What with all the weird fucking weaponry, like strange, dangerous animals you're allowed to keep as pets, you'll definitely be able to fly over there. Oh, hang on. Cut the ash falling in the volcano golem style. Oh no, I was retarded. We have a teleport here, but I went into the other in Vermilion City or Viridian City. Yeah, we went to this one, so we kind of fucked ourselves a little bit. God damn it! If I hadn't have done that, we could have fast traveled back. Oh, what a retard I am. Let's go this way, I suppose. I was gonna say, maybe I should get some repels, but I feel like there's no point because we still need stuff. Go back to Diglett Caves for fuck's sake. Well, it's better than Moon. What's it, Mount Moon? It's just unfortunate. Wait a second. Oh. No. This has something as well, doesn't it? Do I actually have to have a dowsing rod? Is this the joke here? It's like you can get nothing until you have a dowsing rod. I love how his head just fucking when he's going down the bike. Lad's having an aneurysm just cycling. Oh, fuck you, Diglett. Well, we caught one, so we don't have to worry about it. But we do have to... I forgot that to get certain items in this game, we actually have to raise a certain amount of Pokemon through certain levels. So maybe we will have to like start training up some Pokemon properly. Stuff that's not going to be on the team just for the sake of doing it. Or maybe we'll just catch every fucking new Pokemon we see and maybe see which works better. I don't know. King's just waving his scepter there, just saying, I am the king! How dare you battle me? What games are you guys playing at the moment? Out of interest, just see what everyone's doing. We know Jonathan's shiny hunting for, what you call them there? A shiny Charmander, which I would like myself, to be honest. I love the design of shiny Charizard. It's the best shiny out there. Okay, so I am faster and I get fucked every time I do this because I will go and you... Okay. You dug. If you dig... Oh, no! No, no. So the thing with Magnitude, I'm sure a lot of you know anyways. Magnitude does more damage, or Earthquake as well, if they're underground already. Which kind of sucks for me there. But it wasn't too bad because he only done 4. If that was a 6 or 7, I probably would have been dead. Jesus Christ, there's so many of these. Maybe, no, it's probably not going to be Switch, but maybe... No, not you, this fucking controller, I swear. Yeah, this arena trap is retarded. I imagine an arena trap could be good in some cases. Like if you're taking on the Elite Four and you wanted to make sure you're fighting a certain Pokemon, but the only thing is, doesn't arena trap disappear like if you take that Diglett out? Like that's kind of shit. Trying to think now. Oh, fucking work for the next couple of days. So Thursday, I might get to stream again for a few hours. Haven't gamed in a while, to be honest, but I'm considering playing Ark Survival, Evolved, Asteros Map, or Schedule 1. I haven't played any of those games, to be honest. What system are they on? I think you play Steam, is it more, is it? I'm running through Leaf Green, taking a break from grind to try out an exploit. What's the exploit? Please do tell. At the moment, like when I'm playing this with my son, we're just having a laugh and just he loves trading Pokemon back and forth. Like even if there's stuff I can already get in the game, he's just like shocked that you can send things from one game to another. This generation has been robbed by so much of shit that like was cool back when we had it as kids. There were all these new gimmicks. It's like, but this generation has just been cooked from that. They don't get that. MGS1, RoboCop, Foxhole, Freshly Frosted, Final Fantasy 1 and Resi 2. Claire, well, quick question. RoboCop, how are you finding that? I went back just to boot up RoboCop for a bit, just for shits and giggles there, about maybe a month ago. I still love it. I still think it's a great game. You, my friend, I think you've leveled up enough, to be honest. I'm gonna switch you out from the front. Maybe we use Mankey, because some of these are a nice level for Mankey. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, right? Let's see, multiple items. I didn't get enough golden nuggets at the bridge to get my Dratini or Porygon. I see. Oh, you're going buying them. Oh, that's the exploit. Okay. I didn't do that. One of the lads was saying about there on the last stream that you can get the multiple nuggets or whatever if you just keep dying or some shit. But I was like, I'm going to do this properly, so I just didn't do it. But if I'm ever gonna play this again, I might do it. I'm saying there lately, when I'm finished this, I kind of want to go back and replay Black and White, just because I don't remember a lot about those games. Loving RoboCop. Oh man, that game is so good. I think they had like a DLC or something now. I haven't played the DLC. I'd love a sequel though. I would absolutely love a sequel of RoboCop. Another thing I'd love to see is if they ever done RoboCop versus Terminator, but on a more modern setting. Oh, speaking of Terminator, I remembered, I seen it there, but I forgot about it. It wasn't until I was watching Happy Console Gamer recently, you done a video about it. It's like a collection of all the Terminator games from like back fucking like Genesis, Super Nintendo era. Oh man, there was one of them. I had T2 on the Mega Drive. It was like a first-person shooter. It was one of them on-rails first-person shooters kind of things. Oh man, that game was so fucking good. I used to have the fucking light gun for it. Do you remember them fucking things? Man, we don't get shit like that anymore. There's all these weird ways of doing it. Like, you have to do PlayStation Move controllers and stuff. You have to have cameras and fucking infrared beams and shit set up and all. But it's like, there was something about just the TVs we had back then with the light guns. Man, there was like so much fucking cool gimmicks that we just don't have anymore. He's trying around Fury Swipes, you know. I think we might give him that. Get rid of... I don't use Lear enough, fuck it. I have Steam, that's where Schedule 1 Power World lives. I still need to get around playing Power World. Actually, that's another reason is like why I have to get a new fucking computer. This one can't play Power World. That's how shit it is. Can't even run Power World. Even though it has like the minimum requirements for it, it just won't do it. I need to jump back to RoboCop and PS5. It's such a good game, man. Such a good game. I'm gonna keep you in, my friend, just to see what happens. Oh no, it's a fucking Zubat. Mega Punch. Would be okay. RoboCop would be amazing as VR. I love the way the UI locks onto the foes. You feel like to be honest, I actually never even thought about it on VR, but you're right. Steam Deck can run Power World. I have it on medium settings. So do you know what? Steam Deck just always interested me. I just never bothered to pick one up. There's this cool system after my computer. I'm thinking I might try and pick one up. I forget what it's called, but one of you guys might know. It's like a fucking. It looks like a 3DS, but it's like you can play all these older games and shit, and it's like you can fucking run emulators and stuff. It looks really cool. I forget what it's called. It's like just right down the tip of my tongue. I can't fucking remember the name of it. But yeah, one of those. They're just really fucking expensive is the problem. Okay, I've clearly fought you. A Drowsels. I haven't got a Drowsel. Also, please remind me to name my Pokemon. I've not been doing that. Let's go with Mega Punch because I don't think it'll kill it. Confusi, well, good luck there, Mankey. Oh, you survived. I told you he was good. I told you. Right, so what are we gonna call this guy? And the violence in Robo is so ridiculous. Suspension is going up with Tower Dread style. I didn't even see that about the fucking. But yeah, I kind of want to try it now with the fucking DLC. But the violence, I love when you punch them, the head just fucking explodes. It's got that exact cartoony fucking weird comic book violence that was out back in the 80s. It's so fucking cool. Right, I'm gonna call him. Yes. Bo Jangles. Just because I don't know, I like that name for a psychic kind of thing. Just it suits him. Don't you keep running? Oh, okay, you. Okay. It's like the OG RoboCop with the adverts and shit. So it's got like a couple of bits like that where it's like the fucking TV and shit. Yeah, it's got a couple of bits like that. What I loved about it was just honestly like customizing RoboCop and everything. No, I think what she's talking about do you remember in RoboCop the movie they'd have like a cut to the TV and it was like a news broadcast or something. That's the kind of stuff. There's stuff like that in it. It keeps very much in line with the. Actually, do you know what? It runs as a sequel to RoboCop, the first one, which is what its intention was. And to be honest, I think it does it fairly well. Oh, he's a beast. We haven't caught a Magnemite. We're gonna fill this Pokedex. But no, I think it's a great game. Oh, what? Oh, we haven't got, it's someone else's Pokemon. Well, it was wasted another Pokeball. Oh, the first RoboCop is very good. I can't remember two. I'd buy that for $1. I can't remember too much, but number one, like, it's fucking best RoboCop. I think it's one of the best comic book movies ever, to be honest. Although I think RoboCop came out before the comic. I think the comic came out based on the movie. But either way, it was fucking awesome, amazing, great movie. Fuck it, where am I? I was hoping Fisticuff would have got it. If I hadn't wasted time throwing that Pokeball, I would have got it. Boost. I sent Boost out to fight an electric type. I'm retarded. What do you guys think of the remake? The remake for RoboCop? It's... I feel like it needed a subtitle. It's not RoboCop for me. I don't feel like it's RoboCop. It's not in the same realm as the original one. It hasn't got the cartoony kind of like fucking horrorcore violence shit that was in the other one. It feels too different. It's not a very memorable one either. I remember like he had the hand and the fucking lung and the head or some shit, and that's all he was. It was like fucking... I don't know. It wasn't RoboCop for me. Well, it was, but it wasn't. It was just really fucking weird. But I feel like if they had given it a subtitle and not called it RoboCop the Remake, it would have been a lot better. It's fine, but not like the OG. It was too serious. Yeah, that's it. Like the original RoboCop was like fucking... It was over the top, some of the shit. It was like some stuff like you could laugh at as well. Like, it was like, what the fuck is this? Would not buy that for $1. And unfortunately Hollywood bought it for fucking millions. Like the tactile black suit though. I actually, you know, I have the comics of it back there somewhere. I haven't read through them since I got them. I found them at a Comic Con and I wanted to buy some RoboCop and they didn't have any, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get this. And again, I can't even remember the comics, but they did basically just play off the movie. But I did like the suit. It was just... It didn't... The movie itself just did not feel like RoboCop. Didn't he have like a hand, just his hand, even when he was in the suit, if I'm right? That was just kind of fucking weird. It's like he should be completely robot. I don't care. He's just like the fucking mouth thing. The hand itself, it was like fucking... It was like backwards Michael Jackson. Imagine we got a Marvel Omni for... I fucking would love that. Absolutely fucking... Hang on, I've sent Squirtle out to fight the electrics again. This Squirtle's an electrician. For anyone who doesn't know. Oh, it flinched, yes. But yeah, the fucking... The original RoboCop, there's nothing that's gonna beat it. Do you know what? It was a cool game as well. It was RoboCop versus Terminator. It was just... That's what kind of reminded me of like older Terminator games. So I had T2, which was the kind of like on-rail shooter, but there was also the shoot 'em up, which was RoboCop versus Terminator. It was kind of like, the best way I can probably say it is Contra, but with RoboCop. It was so fucking good though. It had like secret, like fucking levels and shit, like hidden secrets and shit within the levels. It was so fucking cool. I'm going to keep you there. OG was his brain and the spinal cord. If I recall, the newer movie didn't make sense. The newer movie, from what I remember, he was trying to solve his own family's murder or some shit. The old one, he was more so just after a corrupt corporation or some shit. I don't think he was... While the family stepped into it every now and again, I don't think that was his core objective, was to solve that murder. Which I don't mind. There's merit to having both stories. It's just the style of how they told that story, just very different to RoboCop. It's like, if you could have replaced the dude that's playing RoboCop, it could have been anything. I feel like that story, or that story has kind of been told a few times with a few different movies. Right, I'm gonna bend you like the spoon. Fun fact, Kadabra could not be printed on a card for so many years because of the spoons, I believe it was. Was there something to do with that? I forget, some magician like fucking had some thing with Pokemon, so they couldn't put him on a trading card. Yeah, but having one real hand when he was basically a brain and mech suit in the OG. Yeah, I don't know, it was just like... It was just, like I says, I didn't like the suit No, I like the suit. I didn't like the whole hand thing. Like, if you get me, the helmet and the suit look cool. But the black suit or whatever, it's like, there was a few things I liked about it, but at the same time, it's like, this is out of place. This is not RoboCop. If you haven't played the game, it's good gosh, ragdoll physics and multiple voice choice of for criminals is funny. Oh, this for yeah. No, I like RoboCop the game. It was so fucking good. It's like even just like those, you know, the way when you go into a mission, you've got like side missions that you can finish if you want. I didn't understand them when I first played it, and I have to go back and try and do it properly because when you're there, you can kind of like finish these other things to get more experience. I wasn't paying attention to that, and I couldn't understand what was happening, but I missed a few at the start. So I kind of want to go back and just try it out. Real hand was so stupid. What was he gonna do with it? Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like he can have a wank. Like, I mean, his dick got blown off. I was like, no, I don't know. It's just fucking. It's just. It felt kind of strange just for him to have the real hand. To be honest, you'd have a little kid cry because you can't find his lollipop, and the answer would be like, "Let the kid go. Throw him in jail without bail." Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at that. We can play Snake, but with the bike. No, sorry, so the objective of the stream has been reached pretty much. I'm just kind of like trying to level up my Pokemon so next time we boot up we can just run again. Maybe we can, because that's a dead end that way, but there is some levels we can get by fighting some of those guys. I suppose we'll do that. And then we'll head back to Cerulean City and, I don't know, head towards Lavender Town. Then we can rename some of the Pokemon that we're planning on using. Ah, I knew I didn't fight you. Don't have money for it, otherwise I'd get it. If it ever goes on sale, have a look at it. I know how you feel, though. I've been fucking the same way. Everything I get is like, I'm fucking saving up for a computer. It's like every time something else comes up then it's like, well, there's the computer, fun fucked. Fister Curfer. Give me Mega Puncher. Think everyone starts as a jerk. When I'm RoboCop, is like, RoboCop's not a cunt. You can't be acting the cunt as RoboCop. But then sometimes I'm like, maybe. I done it with Digimon. It's like Survive is like, fuck it, I'm gonna play as the bad guy and get all the evil endings. It's an oddish. I'm gonna keep him in. He's actually doing okay. Mankey isn't too bad today. He's redeemed himself a little bit. He's okay. We still need to get a Primeape. I will finish this game with a Primeape. Attack missed. Fuck you, asshole. We can do it. Come on. We don't care about evasiveness. We know you're gonna hit him anyways. Mankey, as agile as he looks, he just not. I'm not gonna lie, it's like there's that anticipation of something is going to fuck up every time Mankey's on the field. It's like, come on, he's gonna fuck something up, he's gonna ruin something. He's actually doing okay. He might prove to be a good Pokemon. Oh, Pokeball. X-Defend. Mankey's favourite item, because we're probably going to have to use that on him at some point. I don't normally use them too much. So I go against the Elite Four, I use the X items like X Attack, X Defend and all them things. But yeah, I don't really use them for like up until the Elite Four. Everything just kind of like, just sits there, a lot of my items. Cure his broken back. It looks fairly fucked, alright. But to be fair, what way is his spine? He's like a ball. It's like, how would the spine work in that? Is it like in the middle? Well, like, or is he an invertebrate? I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I suppose it'd go back and the rib cage would be like a ball, wouldn't it? He'd have a wide rib cage. What the fuck? How'd he get wiped by a magnet? Let's use you. Use fighting moves. I would have loved to have used a fighting move, but the problem was I was too I was too focused on, oh well, fucking Mega Punch is really strong, that'll hit and that'll do it. I wasn't thinking of the fighting moves. I'm sorry, I fucked up. See, no. I always like find it odd. Is like I feel like Psychic should be super effective against Metal, because like that I always think of with Psychic as like bending spoons, you know, that shit. So I always feel like it should be the same. Trax lore seeping into the Pokemon world. I don't know. We're gonna have to get fucking Nurse Joy to do it. Hello? Okay, I don't know what's after happening to my Switch. Why the lag? It's fucking lagging like crazy here. Okay, hang on. Let's go see it. Fuck you, you're no signal. Okay, here we go. No? Okay. What the fuck is going on here now? This is deeply upsetting. Save just in case. Fucking bit late for that. He's after fucking up. Mr. Mime hacked the game. Okay, I don't know what happened there. It just decided to say. I will say because that scared me now. Wait, you're playing for 9 hours? I suppose 3 streams. The streams are running about 3 hours long, so yeah. It would be about that. No. He always runs too far. Mr. Mime hacked the game. He's an asshole. Because I told him he's not going on the team. We should be having Kadabra protect us. He shouldn't be allowing this. I'm trying to think. What are some other good ideas for streams you'd like to do? I kind of like what I'd love to do, like I always wanted to do some kind of a podcast, but it was like I don't really know if that would work for me. So I'm wondering if there's stuff like we could do is like we just talk about news or some shit. Just kind of like chill streams or whatever, you know? Another thing I was toying with was like fucking just watch stuff and whatever, just like fucking go on YouTube and watch shit. I don't know. Again, I might not ever do any of this. I might just stick to playing just fucking Pokemon. Stick to what I know. We need to get Trax streaming Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, and to be honest, I don't ever intend to. Get me to 10 million subs and I might do Five Nights at Freddy's. Where the fuck? I'm determined to make Mankey a good Pokemon. Poppy Playtime? What's a Poppy Playtime? Phasmophobia? What are these things? These are games, obviously. Were they scary games or something? I don't think I've played... I played Resident Evil 2 Remake a long time ago on stream. And even back then, I think it was probably maybe 2 or 3 people watching. Not much changed, to be honest. But, yeah. It was a long time ago. I think back when it came out. If it gets Trax streaming, I'll play with Trax. What is it? What is Phasmophobia? I really want to Growlithe. Growlithe's sprite looks so fucking good in this. The Scary Ghostbusters online. It's not like when you say scary, okay, and it's online. It's not like that retarded Friday the 13th horror game, is it? Because that stuff I cannot stand. I'm sorry. I just don't like those kind of games. They just seem so dumb. It's like they stick Friday the 13th or whatever on the front, or just fucking Dead by Daylight or whatever, and it's just like exactly like Dead by Daylight done. It's like it could be any monster. It doesn't change anything. You know, it's like there's nothing to it. I don't know, I just don't like those kinds of games. I hope that's not what it is, because goddamn. You do say Ghostbusters, so it could be something where you're hunting ghosts. Why the fuck? Oh my god. I seen him about to die and I just left him in. Also, Pikachu's, because I overcompensate sometimes when I do this stuff, so Pikachu is our highest level Pokemon, and I was like, well, we're not using him now, he's gonna become like the lowest level. Oh, this is what we should have done the first time. Vulpix looks kind of weird. Phasmo is basically identifying the entity using gadgets and surviving the encounters. A group of players go in a house, do tests to figure out which ghosts, and it comes out and insta kills people. Okay, that's to be honest, that sounds better than Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, I know everyone fucking knows about, but just I find it ridiculous. Is, you know what it's like werewolf. Someone's the monster. The only thing is everyone knows who's the monster. You just stay the fuck away from them. It's like, do you know? It just that kind of style just doesn't interest me. It was found in an escape rope. Okay, I knew that rock was there for something. Can you get a Leafy on this? Or so Umbreon was evolved. Hang on a second, okay? Quick. Why is it not nighttime now? I just realized. Why is it not nighttime? We should have nighttime for Pokemon. There was day cycles, day-night cycles. I forgot that. Was that not in Gen 3, was it not? Only Gen 1 mons? Yeah, I suppose... Yeah. There's the National Dex after, I know. But, no, I'm gonna keep them out for a minute. Good players going to house. Oh, yeah. Fire Leaf Green didn't have a day-night. No? Okay. That's... They wanted it too much like the original. This is Gen 3, but pure Gen 1 monsters. So they wanted it really like the original. It's not gonna lie, I love the day-night cycles in these games. Gave me reason, man. When I was playing the original, when I was playing the other Pokemon games like fucking Gen 4, I fucking would stay up day and night playing to just see what the fucking catch it day and night. Think stream ideas depending if you want to do variety or stick to monster stuff. See, oh Snorlax, my friend, I want you. I will catch you. Yeah, see, varieties. See, what I was wanting to do is like I'm not sure what I want to do at the moment. At the moment, it's because I suppose this channel was never intended to be just Digimon, and then it kind of evolved as Digimon kind of took off. I was like, fuck, I'll just make it a monster raising channel. Wait. Look for a Pokemon Nidorino. Oh, would you want to try for my Nidorino? No, go fuck yourself. So, oh, what do you want? Remember me, Professor Oak's AIDS. Oh, he's got AIDS again. It's a complete day of 30 Pokemon. Trust me. Okay, if I can find her, let me ask. Okay, I've only got 24 Pokemon. I can't give it to you. Oh, fuck you. I hope you get a chance to play Power World someday. Hopefully we can get a small clan together for fun. Well, as soon as I get this new computer sorted, which could be hopefully before the end of the fucking year, and if RAM prices just don't go through the fucking roof, we'll get it going this year some point. But yeah, I do want to play some Power World. Back to the channel though, what I was on about. So this channel, my very first video was actually Digimon. It was VPET, and I remember teasing in the end of the video. I was like, oh, was it that one or the second one? I was like, oh yeah, I want to talk about fucking Breath of Fire 3. I was going talking about a load of fucking JRPGs and just have it like general kind of gaming stuff. But it just kind of just sat itself into like Digimon for a while, then evolved to like monster rays and stuff, slightly, mostly still Digimon. I don't know what I want to do now. I kind of looking, you know, as you get older, like fucking interest in all wane and change and stuff. I'd love to kind of just, I don't know, come on here and just kind of chat about shit. Like, look at news. This is an idea for a podcast I had, but I was like, I'm never gonna just sit down and do a podcast. Why do I keep coming this way? This is retarded. So I was like, I wanted to sit down and just kind of like go through gaming news or whatever for the week. I know a lot of people do updates and daily fucking news videos for video games and stuff, but I feel like it's no fun that way for me. I like the interaction. Like, this is why I come on stream on videos. I don't really talk about video games as a whole. You won't hear me talking about comic books or nothing like that. But when I go on stream, it's more of a dialogue. There's more discussion around kinds of video games, like what we were talking about today with AAA and all that, and then fucking RoboCop and everything. I feel like rather than doing a podcast on video game news, doing something like that would be a lot better. So as we, okay, well, this week in the news, you know, this shit happened, and fucking, I don't know, Square Enix just fucking sacked everybody and just fucking shut down the Square part of Enix, and now it's just fucking Enix again. Do you know, it's like fucking, I wouldn't mind just doing stuff like that. Just as like, again, it's just the interactiveness of video games and the whole community or whatever of video games. That's kind of what interests me. Again, it comes down to, do I keep this channel on that path? And then the videos go up and they're all Digimon. It's like, hang on a second here. It kind of fucks with it. I don't know, I've got another channel there. I've got like one video on it. It's like a clip from a stream. I forget what it was. Probably Digimon. And Traxel's Playroom, I think it was called. That was intended for live streams. I just don't know what I'm doing that. Maybe I'll use that, like on a fucking end of the week, Saturday or Sunday or something. We'll go through and do stuff like that. I don't know. At the moment, I'm still trying to build one channel, so we'll see. But now, because I've been away and I'm coming back, it's like a fresh fucking canvas. It's like, okay, what can I do with this now? That'd be interesting. I think you should decide if it's purely a social channel or if you want to grow, because you're right, you need consistency. But see, that's what I'm saying, is like, I love these streams. I could play Pokemon, but you see me, this game is just on in the background. It's always been the same. It's more so the chat and the conversation I'm having in the stream itself. That's what I love. And the streams have always been like that. Like, if you go back to the VB, I don't know if you were around for that Sphinx, but I know Yars and Kosh there were, and fucking Jonas and Jonathan. We used to come around, we'd just fucking play a mobile game together. It was social stream. All we do is just fucking sit there and just shoot the shit while we were just fucking, you know, playing a video game online. And again, because it was to do with Digimon, it done well, and it kind of was cohesive with what was going on as the videos. And then, you know, in the videos, people be commenting about the fucking stuff, be asking about streams and stuff. So when I talk about wanting to go off and just talk about video games or video game news in general, it's not going to work with the content, the videos I would be posting. So again, it's going to be something weird. I miss the OG VB days. Oh man, same here. I think about it so often. I remember there was times we used to go into the Discord and just fucking, man, we just fucking sit there just having a chat and fucking laugh about that. Discord is basically dead at this point. What I mean is, like, I know you guys kind of jump in every now and again. Sometimes I just don't get a chance to fucking have a look, or sometimes I might look in really quick just to see what's going on. Do you know, if I see a message pop up, I might not get a chance to fucking type, but it was nice to know everyone's fucking still doing okay. Pretty much got in right when you got next order. I was watching streams a few weeks before. Yeah, it was kind of before that, maybe just before that. The VB stuff kind of ended up dying off. They stopped doing the raids and stuff. But yeah, it was like that. The games are always just there, just as background noise. You know, something to watch for if you're rewatching. One thing I had that was kind of an idea, and this is what the Traxel's Playroom kind of was supposed to turn out to be. After I says I wanted to use streams on, because that was originally just going to be dedicated for streams, because then it could be done anything, do you know? So I was planning on taking little clips of conversations from here and just putting them onto that channel. It's just time consuming to do that, because you're going through, like, how many clips could I have gone through in a 3-hour stream here, do you know? And uploaded like 2-minute videos. And like that, if I could spend all day doing that, or I could go and fucking try and put videos together. It's a weird kind of thing to try and find a balance, and now I just realized our guy's gonna die Oh, we're okay. We're fine. Good old Bones. I does remember him. Everyone had a good Digimon. I had Skull Mammothmon. I just like always had my fucking Omnimon. The guy had shit stats, but he was good. I liked him. I kind of wish they'd go back to doing stuff like that with Digimon. I knew he was gonna die. Why didn't I change him? I just went in for another hit like a retard. Let me go with... Okay, it's getting laggy again. I have to go now in a couple of minutes, anyways. But I don't know. We'll try and work. We'll try work on that, because enough, especially nowadays with video games, something happens every single week. And I'm fairly fucking opinionated, so I do not care about like sharing actual opinions on stuff. I know like some people dance around topics. I don't particularly like to. I like to just kind of like get it out there and just have a chat, because especially with like you understand a lot more people are coming from what's going on when you're just out, upfront about what you're talking about. I feel like, especially with like how... Oh, we've got Psybeam. Oh, it's a shit move though, isn't it? No, I might think of a different move. I could be thinking of a different move, I'm not sure. But yeah, we just with like how volatile everything is nowadays. I feel like it'd make good for like streams and conversations and everything. There's so much you could fucking do, like. So, I might have to look into doing something like that, but the question is, do I keep it on a platform like this where we're playing games, you can look at the game or whatever? There's a still interaction with the game, it's just every now and again. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Because obviously when there's nothing going on with chat, I'm just kind of like sitting here for like, well, okay, what the fuck we're gonna talk about now? Next Order, though. Or next, what was it? Yeah, Next Order. That was fucking, man. I had to stop playing that game. People were asking like, "Oh my god, you're playing this again?" I had to stop playing it. I was like, "Oh no, but this time I'm playing it for real." I think I played it. I fucking milked that game. In fairness, I was playing that game for fucking... How long was I playing that game? Like fucking since the VB took off. I finished Digimon World 1. No, I started off with Next Order. I stopped playing Next Order, went to Digimon World 1. Then I went back to Next Order. The Digimon World 1 stream was probably one of my favourites, so I think that I've done. That was probably the best, that series. That was another thing, actually. I'm just fucking work things in my head. Next Order Evergreen streaming game. It is, to be honest. Especially since, like... I know some people like look at these fucking things and think, oh, but he's playing the same game again. It's the same game I'm playing. It's conversation is what changes. Like every time you play is a different conversation about something else. Sometimes the same topics might pop up, but be kind of like opinions around it might shift or whatever. Think about it. Personally, I think you thrive just covering old stuff because that's still a genre of retro games. I think so. It's just again, it's how do you fucking cover it, like. Like I says, I obviously want to build the channel, but I love being... I said it before years ago. Sometimes I don't want the channel to grow too much, because sometimes, like, you know, like yourselves, there's a group, we come in, we have a chat about certain things, and it's like there's a consistency within the conversation or whatever. So it's kind of like we all get on or whatever. So I kind of enjoy that. Sometimes you get like we've had it where people come in and it's like fucking just there to cause shit basically. It's like, oh well, fuck this. So sometimes I get worried about like things growing too much, because obviously that's when you meet the dickheads that come into the stream, you know, just whatever. Oh, it's a Charmander. We're gonna kill it. Put out its tail flame. Ever think of doing a full time Stranger run? I'm absolutely going to do that this year. I want to finish this. So the idea was actually I was waiting for the DLC to come out, and I was going to play Time Stranger then on my New Game Plus run. Just see how that goes. But then this came out and I was like, I've never played this game before. I've been away from Pokemon so long, but the old games are always so good. I always wanted to play Fire Red. So I was like, fuck it, we'll stream this and we'll play this. It's a nice handy game. It's not too stressful on the computer to run. It's fine. But Time Stranger, absolutely, I'll be playing a full run of that. Like, what is a shame is if you think I can't make videos because it's not Digimon. See, that's what I don't want to have to do. I know I want to do a Breath of Fire video for so long, but it's just I can't do it. Like I said, my second upload on the channel says, oh, I'm gonna do a Breath of Fire video. I've never done it. And I've done Breath of Fire streams, and I've tried to do that where I sprinkled in streams like was Chrono Trigger. I've done a couple of streams of Breath of Fire. Actually, before I ever started uploading actual videos, I've done nearly a full run on Breath of Fire as a stream. Now, a lot of those streams are all privated. There's a shit ton of private streams on this fucking channel. I think there's so much fucking content that's just like locked away. Again, it's just streams. But back then it was like maybe one person, myself, in a stream. So it's not very fun to watch. So I was like, fuck it, it's only taking up space on impressions. So I just end up removing a lot of stuff. There's even some videos that just like, okay, well, it didn't perform well. I don't like that video. It's gone now, you know, kind of way. I could still unprivate them and they'd be there for people to watch, but it's just, meh. Why? You know? But I don't know, like I says, it's the conversation within the streams is what I like. So obviously Digimon, that was my biggest kind of interest. I probably will keep the channel mostly around fucking monster raising games for quite a while, because I know you can branch out as the channel grows. That's one thing I wanted to grow for, so as I can branch out and talk about other stuff as well. But I also wanted to still remain the core of what it is, where it's like social live streams, but then the videos are very kind of like discussions in their own way, but it's more closed discussions around specific topics, or me discussing thoughts on certain things, kind of like unfiltered, or filtered I suppose to a point, because I do edit an awful lot of opinions that I take out. There's an awful lot of fucking F-bombs that have to be taken out a lot of videos, even though I still keep one or two in. There's an awful lot of cuts. Like that Metabots video was probably about, I want to say 30 or 40 minutes long, because I just ramble. There was actually, do you know the documentary I done for Digimon? And this is how much, like that video I think on its own is probably about an hour to an hour and a half long. But there's so much content from that, because I'm a bastard for cutting content for whatever reason. I done one-to-one interviews with some of the guys. I done it with Hazard and I done it with Zan. And then I also got a couple of videos back from Alex and May. So basically, what I was doing was I must have got 45-minute videos for each of those guys. I think Alex was probably about 25, half an hour. And I cut so much content from that. I could probably make another 3 fucking videos out of all that stuff. But that's how much of a cunt I am with editing. Like, I get bogged down with editing when I do it. I sometimes look and I'm like, okay, I want AI to come around the thing, so it's like, I can just automatically edit everything for me. Because once I get into editing, I just like, that's the mode I'm in, and all day I'll spend just editing videos. But I also have to be in the mood because it's such a fucking chore to do. What's this do? Ether. These rocks are they always got something. What's in this grass though? There has to be something I want. Do we not have a Spearow? What the fuck is going on with us? And it's level 16, it's almost a Fearow. King is quite high leveled. We're gonna have to switch him. Actually, Sphinx, you put forward an idea. This is quite a while ago, probably even a year ago at this point, okay? I still want to do it. It's the 100 days in... Oh, fuck. It's like 100 days or 100 hours in Digimon World Next Order. I still want to do that. Like, I had my original save file and everything. I must go through all that fucking stuff. I went and I had a look. Do you know where you can go onto PlayStation and you can see how many hours you put into a game? I want to go back through that. I actually want to see how many hours I have in Digimon World Next Order. Because I feel like it must be about 500 hours at this point. Just on PlayStation. I mean, I've played it on every system now. I've played it on Steam. I've played it on fucking Nintendo. I played it on the Vita as well, on the Vita version. I'd love to be able to... Actually, you know what? Sorry, my fucking head goes everywhere sometimes. So, you know what I found out yesterday? You could actually play the PSP on a TV with a cable. I did not know this. Now, my PSP... I've got 2 PSPs. I got one of the very old ones, like the first model. I don't think that supports it. And there is also the street model, which I have, which is basically, it's got no Wi-Fi, no internet or nothing. It's basically the shitty version, though I do love it. Basically, there's a way you can fucking hook that up to the TV. I was like, fuck, if there's a way I could do that, I could play, like, redigitize on stream, like, without needing all these extra fucking setups on emulators and stuff. I'd love to be able to fucking figure out how to do that. Right, bag. It's actually 22. I'm gonna have to turn this off because I think the young fella's gonna be going to bed now, and I don't want to be interrupting. He's only next door. So look, I tell you what, I'm gonna wrap it up at that. I'll save it here. So next time we're going into the next city. I don't know what the next city is, but we're gonna go to the next city. We'll figure that out, and we'll take on the next gym leader anyways. And you never know, we might try do 1 or 2 of them. It was a lot of fun today. I had an awful lot of fun. What was it 9 hours 20 minutes? Nice. Right, so look, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks very much. I really appreciate you just dropping by. Again, every stream you're always here. Thanks very much. Really means a lot to me. And look, I'll see you again. Bye bye.